Yes, folks, I'm trying to get things back. It seemed like I had some technical difficulties. The stream actually went down for a second there. So I'm just trying to get everything rebooted again, folks. Yeah, trying to get the stream rebooted. Things just I went off air for a bit there. Alright. We went back off air, but we should be live again. We should be back live again, folks. We should be back live again in a few seconds. Okay. Yeah, yes. Big up yourself, Owen. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties there, people. We got kicked off the internet. We don't control the internet, folks. Technically, it look like the internet control us these days. Let me just add everybody back to the call. I don't think a lot of people find out that we're back live again yet. They will eventually figure it out. It's still early days. Them on them. What is this person saying? Let me just start lining up at the call. Okay, so there are people watching the stream yet. I just see the numbers coming back up. Let me just add back Ghost them and add back Dean Fraser them. Yeah, man. Just 1 second, Dean Fraser. Let me just add these people back to the call. Fisherman. Yeah, the internet just chip out for me, bro. Because me if you didn't know, say, I'm not live. Alright. Let me just add back these two people here. Yeah, people, just give you a second, people, and we get everybody back on. Yeah, bro, the internet went out. Determinant. Oh, I did that out. Fisherman, them were here. Yeah, Ghost, the internet chip out, brother. My internet went out. The internet went out and crashed the stream. Alright? Yeah, the internet went out and me just mute the background for a little bit, the Fisherman. Let me add, I just did that. We so open back the mic. We just need to add back Chucking Boss because he was on. I think he will jump back on. Yeah, man. Dean Fraser, you had something to say. Blessings, we're back up. Dean Fraser. What says you know? What point you wanted to take on?
But the man ain't go and talk, man. Me soon jump on.
Alright. You so attack. Crispy.
More you a fisherman officer.
Okay, Fisherman, when they always ready for mash up Fisherman, you know. Crispy, you've been quiet tonight. No Leon Bailey in camp, Crispy. Are you concerned?
No, I think we have sufficient backup on the wing position, in the wing positions on either side.
Oh, I forgot. You think that Leon Bailey is a starter? Oh, I forgot. You're actually. You said you will start him under any conditions. I remember you saying that.
JT, me on today.
Backup is there for Demarai Gray. Sufficient backup is there for Leon Bailey as well. You know, the replacement. When I was looking at the roster. Several of the forwards, except for Kadamati, they are the two pure forward. The others, like Efron, he plays in the middle or up top. So I would think that Mr. Speed was trying to beef up the forward position with the selection of Seymour. The other gentleman, I'm not certain why he made that pick.
I heard that Seymour call up is actually for the U20s.
Oh, okay. So it's not for the senior team.
No. So that's my bad, people, because I'm so upset about this. I don't care who them pick me upset, so it doesn't matter. Even for the Seymour, I'm just finding anything to get upset, say. Because I still think that the youngster, I like the player that's coming in from Racing, but he cannot help Jamaica right now. He cannot close out a game for us. That's what I'm saying.
So Mr. Speed has not yet selected a replacement.
He has. The kid name is Nicoy Ellis.
And Which team does he play for?
Race. I think he was at Racing. I don't know where he is now.
Yeah.
Maybe if Wayne them up on the call, they could have tell you. I don't know if he's still at Racing.
I think the team is so deep that any replacement will not see any game time. Okay. With over the left side, you have Cephas over there. You have Clark plays over there, and another player that I looked at. So 3 players are above this replacement on that side.
The fans has been very quiet about Cephas this window. I think like people has moved on.
I think it's because they know that Cephas might not get any game time with how deep the wing positions are.
Yeah. I think people are a bit. People used to say Cephas is the player we're gonna depend on. I don't hear anybody mentioning Cephas. And there might be a little suspension downloading as well, because I know there will be a punishment for him for that party. Him think him get Mr. Speed them not forget anything. So him probably bench even the first half. Him probably a bench the first game. Because even Shamar Nichols said them could have get them call up. They weren't gonna get call after his behavior in the tunnel. I promise you that. You see me, like he was gonna get called wanting to fight police officer, bro. You now gonna get called. And you see Mr. Speed drop word one thing, you got sure about that?
Yeah, I think Mr. Speed, he's not a fan of certain players, and he's going to use any other reason to get them out.
Okay, Leon will travel straight to Mexico. Okay. Oh, Banga, that is person named Banga Crispy. I said me dongs with a name like that. Him spell it with 2A as well. When you hear film name, you already know what, we already know what he's smoking, So, Banga, before you come over here, call people dongs, brother. For me, hear your name, Banga, me just know the time of day where you're up to. That means no work, potentially, that the white people in America owe you, the old people, them and them thing they like. I'm not on that. I get up in the morning and go to work, my brother. Don't come over here, so come bright up yourself, brother. I don't even know who you are. Go ahead, Dean Fraser.
Well, you see the type of people that pass through the program.
Yeah, so many of them go away and come talk about JT. Like, I don't even know who this person is, dog. Continue.
We have respect. Everybody will come from the program have respect for each other.
Yeah, man. Some kind more time they slip off of some other show and drift come over here, so them kind of new in the comment section, The man get 10 minutes in play yesterday, so he couldn't get a travel. So how is that dunks? Are you dunks? Even if the man get 10 minutes in play yesterday, so he couldn't travel today. So how is that dunks? Because when you're on a plane, you're not doing push-ups on the plane. If you're in first class, when I'm on a plane, I'm resting. I'm not in the plane looking through the window. Like,
they can be exhausted.
I know you're exhausted, but wouldn't you want to get that exhaustion out of you quicker? The quicker you get that flight over with, bro, the quicker your recovery can be. So for me personally, I would say Leon Bailey don't fly then Banga to Jamaica. Yesterday just fly straight go to Mexico, cause it's still gonna be a long flight go to Mexico. And him still have to go recover. That's all I'm saying, bro. Say Leon Bailey them have the stigma. Remember Leon Bailey was busted for the big party thing with Travante Stewart. The last thing we want here now are reports come out that Leon Bailey them go out last night at England. You know what I mean? And then it's not so cool anymore. But you see everybody on the picture.
Honestly, JT, in defense of Christian Bailey, Leon Bailey, I think it's best for him to play for England go to Mexico, because he go to Jamaica, he go itchy, he go party,
The game ended in the night. Yeah, man. Okay. Listen, bro, it's not life and death, It's just when them thing they come up near to Leon Bailey them name and them last show up, you know what I mean? It kind of spooky, bro. You know what I mean? It's spooky, brother, because we been through these things already. You see me? You see me? We've been through these things already, bro. You see me? So, yeah, Nikai Ellis, a fisherman them kind of play them, man. Some JPL player. You know, some player with fisherman them a call for a long time, and Travis especially. And Travis probably come out with in loud mode. JT, you don't like the local man, them, you know, man. That time, you know, in diaspora, I don't know what Jamaica we do, you know, man. That, you see, me know on YouTube, we do all the while, you know, man. Travis special that, you know. Saying I don't know one Jamaica with we. Because we don't like local. Yo, Travis convinced himself. The man, Travis took me and tell me, say, Ian Frey no good people. Whisper should have. In Travis, you get your wish, Travis. Two JPL ball and I team, you get your wish.
How does you get wish, JT? How that?
You get your wish, man. Ellis and Fuller in our side.
No, but me have Ellis and Fuller to make the team, you know, over America, you know. Before, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I tell you that based on the performance. To me, they might score more goal than them. But to me, Ellis and Fuller, they have a more impact for the start of the season. To me,
You expect them to play? You expect them to play?
Well, we don't know.
Oh,
so let's just see.
Fifth string.
Eh?
About fourth, fifth string.
How?
I mean, how? They're in the last picking. They're being the last picking order.
Yeah.
So what does that have to do with it, man?
No, I'm just saying they're in the last picking order. I don't know.
Yeah, the man them say 4 JPL player. Travis, the man them say 4 JPL. And let me apologize. Let me apologize to your banger, but though, bro, I don't call your dongs. Don't do that, alright? It's just, especially from my point of view, with something. You see me, I say, I will also apologize because I don't like to diss my guests them. But if you were somebody who didn't watch the show before, I may never know when you just come and call me donks. Yeah, bro, me da go at it with you, dog. But, you know, I will apologize as somebody who watches the show. But I know some really talk to me, commenters them, like call them donks and them thing. You see me? Like we run some joke on them thing, but we kind of, you know, we kind of keep it a more level head over here.
See, man, but I interview say if I my coach won't be biased. So that
in player, him cast for him player. If he get called now, him cast. Now sometimes we don't shut them out and make things take it cold.
Hey, which is the other player besides Greg drop out of the squad? Hey guys, which is the other player besides Greg drop out of the squad?
Lambert.
Oh, Lambert. Wow. Damn.
So JT, how many I said I see more reading call in a team.
Under 21. But it no matter who they call, Travis. The feeling not change. No, my feeling not change. It no matter who they call. From an Ravel, it no change. So we can't just skip over anything. But that's a Seymour Reed. We can't just hand you over upon them as 2 new players.
It's an internet act up, you know, so keep on talking, man.
Oh, no, hear me? Right, people, you know, so the people them they are muted the whole time. You know, so the phone they are muted people the whole time. How we they attack? So they never hear Travis them. Oh God. Sorry about that, folks. So me they attack to you know ghosts like hell, you know. And you know talk about one thing. Yeah, so I was saying to Travis them, me just shift over my blame for Seymour Reed them to everybody else so then select. You know, so it don't really matter. We not just give anybody them select the same treatment. Come in like Speed turn this in an audition tour. Somebody says here 4 JPL player, no game time. Okay. Yeah, they won't get any game time, bro. It's just audition for next year, I guess. And I think they wanted to reward some of the players that they took on those Caribbean games. You know, coaches tend to do that because Hal Grimsey did do that at a point, reward a few players. You know, Hal Grimsey did do that. Una hear me, right? People on the panel, you guys hearing me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So why man never send for Brandon cover as a number 6?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but I have to have it on him, because when me dead noisy.
Yeah, you know, so Brandon Covers would have been. I would be okay with Brandon Covers coming in, to be honest, over Nikai Ellison and Fuller.
Them guys they play football. They play football. JT.
Yes, man. Cover up. I mean, if cover play football, man play for him. Rather one of them club them play. Of course, man play.
Radaram.
Yeah, man. Man play football.
Oh, catch you one at a time here, so him not really. You know,
Man,
no game.
in left Leicester. In left Leicester now, man. I'm gone. Man play football, man.
Whatever it is, there's a players there. We just see players in there, Jamaica. You think there's a call a man of England and Friday on short notice of him and him departure. That's why the second player with the name of Jamaica. We don't expect Ellis to replace Lambert with a CD. You can understand we are full of like this. If Lambert, I want to see them, we like to witness of him. We must know I like it.
Well, it's
Right now,
Me think.
we don't support them. We support the team, man. Yeah, so I go.
The man about walking on the new gears, new training gears, red, green, and gold. Hope that.
So what on it? So the youth what them did say from Toronto, a rumor them they spread about the youth.
Which youth from what? Which youth from what?
The youth the under we play in the under 17 man we play for.
No man, you don't play from us.
Toronto.
But what me did say about that the youth there?
I don't know, fisherman.
Eh?
I want to play for New York City. Seymour Reid.
Seymour Reid, man. No man, him get called, but it's under 20. Him get called for.
Yeah, baby Gardner Sunday.
Yeah.
Final round.
For your final round under 20. Cause when me see a baby Gardner,
so
but you see what them do? Travis, wait, the people who did that? A bomb sport them put BB Gardner son face cider, Demarai Gray. Me have the photo in a group, you know, fisherman and look in a group with them doing, you know. Them put Arana bomb sport. Them put Ricardo Gardner family member face next to see there. See there say both Luton Shelton cousin and Ricardo Fuller cousin. What is has been called up for, bro? Yeah, them put them do a little thing, a little trick. So. For spook people.
So how much new player them call up for the under 20 team? Them put them out already.
I need to take a look at that, you know. I haven't. Yeah, I've been so. Yeah, me just see the thing, bro. Me just see Ravel get 2 chances to come in our team and the coach will pick him. Somebody just cross, you know. Me nobody look for nothing else. You see me coming, yeah. Me just see it, brother. Me chip just coming for work. And say, just cross, bro. Yeah, bro. Me no even bother look for nothing else, brother. Come here, say, you see me? Yeah, bro, because me say, me no see him go hurt the team coming in, especially for Lambert.
Team now go team this team that.
Yeah.
So what are they? Travis. So Craig Ball no come out in this latest one. Come out.
Man. Travis, your background heavy still in a bro.
That's why.
He
Okay.
no come out. Why no one?
Travis will link with back, man. When Travis reach our work, Travis will link with back. You see through the bus I get to the background heavy. T-Got, what says you T-Got? What about the two names? Yeah, man. Tigat, you have nothing to say on the 2 replacements. Who else? Is on.
Yeah. Well on there.
Oh, yeah, they
I saw
put the
me know
work.
say
Tigat is at
I
work
saw me
as
know
well.
say Mr. Speed never need no assistant, you know, guy. Mr. Speed no want an assistant. Him alone could do everything because if 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 Coley can say when you pick a team without Ravel and 2 chance come now and still not pick Ravel. And Mr. Coley my bully right now. Because Coley started from public team TV say him will pick a team if him direct if my part of the coaching staff he would have never pick a team without Ravel Morrison. I'm the part of you know. And 2 chance come now again. And Ravel still in here, I'm a part of the team now. That means that I Speed alone I run things and he not the assistant then.
Oh, so assistant coach. If the assistant coach say, all right, I want a ball, and the head coach say, no, say the ball, they will not work with him. You think he can override this, the coach?
No, Fisherman, it's not about overriding Fisherman. But so why you need why you need an assistant? Tell me why you need an assistant. Let me share ideas and everything with you.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Let me pose a question. Can I pose a question? I'm posing a question to the host, JT. JT, when they appointed Mr. Speed, you come out boldly and say you're the advisor. So what is happening? Everybody should ask you what is happening.
I told you straight what happening. Me and Mr. Speed, I told you from the day it happened that we're not seeing eye to eye on that Ravel Morrison exclusion. That's simple what's happening. I tell you that.
Oh my God.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, brother.
I don't know. I don't know, but a lot of people were saying that the team couldn't pick without the local players, bread-born local players, and there you have it. You have 4 of them in the side now.
But Tigat, I just like how you asked me a tough question. I saw you on a interview with Mr. Speed, and you didn't ask him one tough question because you were preparing yourself for future interviews.
You are not.
Yeah, not one tough question. Not one.
Not cut you, but the man didn't talk right now. Said it. A 3 man in a YouTube space ask tough question.
Yeah, bro. Not one question. Me no hear the man ask Mr. Speed. The man just asked Mr. Speed.
My friend. I asked, go back and watch
that. Question they ask Speed. Laugh.
Let me talk better. I asked, go back and watch the video.
Tigat, I watched the entire video. I was the first one on the show.
Hold on. When I asked Mr. Speed question, Mr. Speed could I say, he not come to answer them question then. Yo, if we never talk on now, the man said he not come to answer them question then, and him not going to answer them question then. Me ask
it was one question. It was one question. He said that he about
3. Go back and watch the video.
Which were the 3 questions? Which were the 3 questions?
I don't remember them, but it was 3 of them.
No,
I'm saying not answering them.
You asked him something about what is the plan after the World Cup. No, or for the second game or something. And I think
I asked him about Coley. If Coley was going to be the and him saying him not thinking about him not going to answer
what
that.
Kind of question that he got? Yeah, ask him man if Coley are going to be the coach.
Alright, JT. Me have to go call if he talks to you after that, but I know the reason why I'm asking. Alright?
No.
I'm asking 12 questions.
But you think Mr. Speed will give you an answer right? You think Mr. Speed will
never answer the question upon public
program? How is he going to answer that, bro? How is he going to answer that? He cannot answer that. If you were Mr. Speed Tigat, you couldn't answer that either on that program. You see me?
Why not? If the assistant coach have a future after the World Cup?
You're basically asking Mr. Speed if I'm going to give up in job to make a call after the World Cup, bro. That's what you're asking the man.
No, but he said it was just for the qualifier. Didn't he say it was just for the qualifier?
Come on.
He said it was just for the qualifier.
Everybody knows the no more foreign coach now come at Jamaica. Anytime, I speed them and run this straight through. Because in the park he already for the beginning.
But did he said his position is just for the qualifier?
So what did he say? He not going to tell you that no.
Yeah, alright.
He not going to tell you that no. He signed for 2 games. He signed for 2 games now. So he can't answer that, you know.
And
but Mr. Speed don't talk already say they want to have a full Jamaican, every level of football in Jamaica. They want to have local coach to run every level.
You know,
Me ain't thought that.
Dean Fraser, maybe I'm a bit racist though, but me like how the coaching staff look with be African still. We kind of look like a Jamaica coaching staff still. Me kind of like it still, you know. That part there, me like how you looking at Adidas skip them.
As long as they qualify and can win football game, I don't have a problem. I could all purple color people, I could all pink color people, no matter.
It just remind me of when me used to, the younger used to see some like them Cameroon and them team there qualify. I just saw them coaching staff used to look like some people like them, you know.
Yeah, man. As long as they can deliver goods, me not no problem. I the goods they want somebody if you deliver, you know, me not think a color.
No man, that was just a sidetrack thing. Me had to remember say me, even though me say that, remember say my mind not change with the Ravel thing, you know that. That now go change, you know. And me said no Ravel, no World Cup, you know.
Me know say Speed now go pick Ravel because Speed was the same person. When you look up when Ravel, you go ask McLaren for more game. When na the game them. A speed that the one they run compound oral chase him man and you are the coach and you run compound oral chase on top of player against anyone because player type to disrupt. I mean no and so me know so Speed never go pick Ravel. Because Ravel did ask McLaren for game time and he cast a look of vibes. And Speed I first one run compound oral chase to
you know see that probably go on again to Speed. I got say no him no Ravel come ask him for more game.
Me like to come and talk for media brother but me listen things and listen them brother and know. So you never do a pick Ravel, brother. So that's why I have to have Bun Cole, you know. Because I say if you are the assistant, and when you're there for the outside and look in, you did say if you couldn't pick a Jamaica team without a Ravel, and you're there in there now, and you still can't get Ravel in the team, and you're the assistant, that's why I have to Bun Cole, you know. Because Cole is taught that from public YouTube space. Say who to pick a team without a Ravel.
So he was gaslighting.
Support. Come on, man.
So Coley was basically gaslighting.
Yeah, man. Sometimes tell us about a boat, liquor them and don't go and get it. They don't go and go there, no. Sometimes me, sorry for your call, other YouTuber for your name for your show, but sometimes me, Ryan and time. Sometimes, brother, and boat liquor, brother. Because if you need the outside and I say that, and you're in there now, and you're not picking from the beginning, and two space come now, and you still can't get him in a team and you send it out to him out. So you couldn't pick a team without a Rebel.
Yeah, Travante Stewart as well could have come in over Fuller. To be honest,
they're not gonna pick Travante Stewart neither, brother. Cause if any issue with the party, we'll be them, brother. Yeah,
so Travante Stewart, Travante Stewart, now go get no more pick either.
Come on, JT man. Yeah, someone brother. Alright. It's Daniel Johnson. Then the man did not tear on the door. Them man won't get back no car, brother. Because they don't care too much feelings in that Jamaica football, brother.
Yeah, man. Luton Fire say I am 100% sure we will play the same coward midfield long ball. No Ravel, no World Cup. Yeah.
That's what I see. That's what I see the game where you see Richard King do.
Yeah,
what chance Richard King do? When you get the ball, that's what I see, man. That's what I see.
Football, man.
Yeah, man. That's what I see. Oh, my please. That's what I see. If I see him in Richard King do, a bypass, the big and I look for some big long pass down on the flank. He strike. What's what I see?
Speed make it clear why him not pick Whisper or Boza. Him soon make we know the real reason him not pick Ravel. The question just not posed to him proper. Nobody. That's why I say me see T-Gat them have the man an interview and T-Gat don't ask him one question about Ravel. The entire press conference, nobody don't ask him.
Is it the man them JT? The man them want.
They must secure future interview them.
They want interview someone for whole rest of their lifetime. So they not ask them certain things, but they're not comfortable.
So you got them just up there laugh up with Mr. Speed them and ask some softball question.
They want every year and every month they can call for them to interview them. They don't ask them the tough question. Because they know say the man in their field. So they ask them one question, they don't want to come back. They don't want that.
Alright. And Dean Fraser, that's why you see me not to do the interview, you know. Because you sure me not really know if it be like me don't know how to ask a hard question.
Yeah, say the man then say the whole space say are you Ryan and Cranky alone ask hard question at YouTube space and I can back that 100%.
Well, we have to ask the people because I'm asking the questions them like we they are discuss every day. Why we not ask the man them that when we see them? You know, instead of we up there say, so Mr. Speed, we hope you win and we hope you do great. And yeah, well, we all hope you do great, but before you start doing great, we have some questions. Just like how Thomas Tuchel went into the press conference and them are press him on why he didn't pick Trent Alexander. And he's gonna have to answer that till the World Cup come.
Man say me know what Trent can do already, but what West Barriers can do right now.
Exactly. And him give a straight answer. And his answer was like he's saying he's looking for a different kind of profile right back. And we know
option.
And we know exactly where he say he might look for somebody who can actually defend.
Man one option. You know Trent can attack, he wants somebody who can defend.
That's what he's saying. Mr. Speed them not really Mr. Speed them come up with some like a fabricated statistic but compare this with Ravel stats and Nikai Ellis them stats can compare to Ravel them stats.
Me I go say no, look you look stupid now.
Yeah, him look stupid now.
The two man we call now, they have a stats.
The two man them where you have them don't even have recorded stats.
I don't JPL have a stats.
Yeah, the two player where you call there's no Crispy. What about that now, Crispy? You're a statistic individual. You love chat foolishness, but Mr. Speed is doing the right because he's using statistics. Crispy, how do you validate this, Crispy? With Mr. Speed selecting two players who don't even have any statistics?
I think fundamentally the reason why Mr. Speed and other coaches do not select Ravel.
No, that's not the question. That's not the question.
Hold on. I'm just saying you said that Ravel statistics are better than the players who are being picked over him, right?
Right, no, the two replacement players, yes.
Okay, then the reason could be Mr. Speed again. This is not new. So the two most recent coaches did not select Ravel.
Crispy, you're like, I don't want to hear the broken record. Just answer the question I asked you.
But you asked a question that deserves a detailed answer.
No, but we heard that answer from you now for 3 nights straight. That's why I'm asking you something else.
You heard?
No, what you said.
You, heard?
You went over that even last night. Ravel went to this amount of coach and they didn't thought he was good enough or they didn't pick and we went through that already. I want you to stay on point.
I believe that even if the Ravel statistics are wonderful, Mr. Speed is not going to pick him because he is of the view that he's disruptive to the locker room.
See the people in the comment section is saying, what are you saying, Crispy? They're waiting. For the question, answer for the question I asked you.
Mr. Speed believes that Ravel is disruptive to the locker room. And that's the reason why he's not picking him.
And Mr. Speed told you that.
Mr. Speed is not going to say that.
Yeah.
Right? Because in our footballing fraternity, we do not consider discipline to be a criteria in selecting players or not selecting a player. No matter what the player does, you want the player to be on the team still. So if Mr. Speed said that there'll be backlash. Okay, if Mr. Speed comes out and say, I'm not going to select Ravel because it's disruptive to the team, would you guys accept that reason? Anybody?
No, he needs to tell us when that happened and scenarios when it occurred. I want to know when it happened.
Okay, I mean, you see?
Yeah, I just want to know when it happened. What's the problem with that? Knowing when it happened. Because they will make up stuff like that. I never heard anybody said Ravel was disruptive in camp. I've never heard that once. So that's why I want to know when it happened. So we can verify with other people. Even Manningsman come out and said Ravel, he never saw Ravel being disruptive in camp. I heard Manningsman say that, so I want to know. I would want to hear from you guys from Mr.
Okay, so based on your opinion, there is no footballing reason to not select Ravel, to exclude Ravel. So the question is, JT, why do you believe Ravel is not be selected?
I think Ruda Speed Good luck Ireland. Who's writing that? Somebody will good luck Ireland. Probably Hallgrim's son come back to troll me again. Because he used to troll the channel, you know. No, bro, what you said why he didn't select him?
Yeah, why do you believe he was not selected?
Oh, okay. Why do you think he doesn't? Listen, it's the same. It was when Hallgrim's. It started with Hallgrim's. Hallgrim's said he told. Hallgrim's told Rudolph Speed something, man, and Hallgrim's was part of the destruction of Ravel Morrison's career. Because he mishandled Ravel. He called Ravel to play in those two dirty cow-pen game against Trinidad in the two-leg. And then when Ravel went back to DC United, things changed because Wayne Rooney was losing a lot. Wayne Rooney was under pressure. Now Ravel was in the training squad still. Then same thing Hallgrim's do, came up with a criteria. Because Ravel was in training with DC United, but he wasn't playing because it was one of the elite spots, and Wayne Rooney was keeping him around, but had to give up one of the spots. Then Hallgrim's called Mariapa them and didn't call Ravel Morrison, but then he called Ravel Morrison to check up on him. Remember Hallgrim's said in the press conference he called Ravel Morrison to check up on him, and Ravel didn't pick up. Because Ravel felt disrespected and upset that he called Mariapa, they called Whisper them. Whisper wasn't even playing football for like a year. And Ravel just finished played. He went to Mexico, just finished played. And Hallgrimson. And I think that's where the downhill, really, the relationship took a turn right there.
Okay, so if Ravel did not pick up a potential call-up because he was upset and because he was not previously picked, isn't that a red line?
How is that a red line? If any player who is not upset,
if a player is refusing a call up because he is upset that he wasn't called up before,
bro, Hallgrimson wasn't calling him to call him up. Hallgrimson said he was just checking up on him because we asked Hallgrimson in the press conference, where is Ravel Morrison? What happened? He said, well, I tried to check in on him just to see how he's doing. I tried to give him a ring and he didn't. I haven't heard back from him. He hasn't picked up. But Hallgrimson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the coach is calling Ravel and Ravel is not picking up for any reason, wouldn't that be a red line?
Oh, this idiot up on the show. Just come
wouldn't that be a red line?
What is a red line? Crispy, what do you want to know? Because it's like, what exactly? Because me ask you a question and then you start asking me back a million questions. What do you want to know?
No,
what are you asking me exactly?
I am saying, I said, if you guys will ask...
because you know what, Crispy? Because all the things I'm telling you now, you didn't know. I'm enlightening you. Just let's keep that up. I'm giving you back a timeline from what happened from those Trinidad games.
Yes, and you're saying that Mr. Speed is not selecting Ravel because of something that Hallgrimson might have told you.
No, so it's a long list of those things. It started around there. And then McLaren came where I think McLaren and Ravel and them had history at Manchester United. I feel like McLaren didn't want to attach himself to Ravel Morrison in Jamaica. I don't think it would look good in the English media. I'm the one who started to put pressure on McLaren constantly in press conference where he had to deal with the Ravel issue. And then last minute, he called Ravel in the Unity Cup. Because remember, I did a 3-4 day marathon of shows calling Hallgrimson a liar. Not Hallgrimson. Calling McLaren a liar. And a con artist and a bag of stuff. I start getting some message and people are saying, JT, calm down. And then we will look, Ravel was implemented in the team the last minute. We saw Ravel put up a covert message on, not a covert, what you call it?
JT, you
And
JT, you said
when Ravel
you said
when
Mr.
Ravel
McLaren, I heard the Jamaica
when
public think
JT
you have a
when
personal
Ravel was
vendetta
called up.
against the
Yeah,
player.
you remember that question there? When I said, Mr. McLaren, you have a personal vendetta against Ravel Morrison. That was the question that did it. So now all of that, and then remember say Mr.
When Ravel
Speed.
was picked,
Yeah.
when Ravel was selected on that occasion and he went, I heard rumors that Ravel was not happy that he did not start or something to that effect. Right? So Ravel
I don't know what you heard that he didn't start. Ravel would have been pretty wild to think that he would have started, but I think any good player should want to start. I'm pissed when I'm not starting. Any team with
Yes, JT, but you're not going to display a certain level of attitude.
Who said that? I got suspended already, bro. The coach want to change me from number 10 to right back. And
Crispy, you know what football, you know what all the Premier League and English Premier League and other league and see man they on the field for 60 minutes and get sub off and come off and mash up all the bench food.
I don't know if them now watch it.
Okay, and all I'm saying is that Mr. Speed is not selecting Ravel for some type of reason. If he's selecting other players...
Okay, but you end up switch the argument from the question that I asked you and then you asked me 7 other questions.
No,
and you still didn't answer the 2 questions.
You asked me about data and why Ravel is not selected when he has better data, right?
No, I asked you what about the data for the 2 players that are selected? On what merit are they selected for you? Because you always say Mr. Speed is using the data and the criteria. So I'm asking you.
No, I will have to go and research those players.
Okay, that's the point. That's the whole point now. Because that's why I tend to ask you those players, because I know you don't remember. No, Crispy, I understand you have a broad knowledge of the sport, but you don't really track players who are not really just in your face players on the radar. You know, because you have general knowledge of the sport and you're an intelligent person, you kind of can use your other knowledge to answer football questions. But I know most of the time you're not really watching a lot of football or tracking a lot of players. I know that.
That's correct.
Yeah, I know
that's correct.
I can tell. So that's why me just say to you, dear. That's why sometimes when you're so.
But JT, Mr. Speed laid out criteria, you know. So, the question is, these 2 players have they met the criteria? Right?
That's why I was asking you the question, and I wish I could have gotten an answer. But the fact that you said no, that you don't really have any knowledge about them, then we have to just. I guess you don't have any questions.
I have never given my overall opinion on Ravel.
So this person who named Hooja, you would saying Crispy catch me. I don't know how Crispy catch you. What is he talking about?
JT, I have never given my overall opinion on Ravel. Let me give it now. I think the player must be given a clean slate, bring him in, and let's see if he has changed. Right?
That's what I was saying, Crispy. Just before you go forward, I agree with Crispy. No, because this is the first time me and you are agreeing like many hours. And I'm just glad you're saying, because you made me forget that point as well, Crispy. You see, when Hal Grimsey came in, remember Andre Blake and all those guys were suspended, you know. And Speed them and all of them bend over backward and step back and let Hal Grimsey pick anybody he wanted, including suspended players, and everybody got a clean slate except Ravel Morrison in this team. Everybody.
Yes, I think Ravel must be brought again. If it was me, I'm bringing in all of the players. I'm giving them a clean slate and let them prove themselves. Right?
Everybody got a clean slate except Ravel Morrison.
I'm giving him 10 minutes at the end of the game so he can get a nice little burst going and do his thing. However, and you have said it, and I've heard it from other YouTubers, that Mr. Speed carries a grudge.
Right? But that will actually be And that's what's gonna be the death of him in this situation.
So you have said it, and I've heard it said elsewhere that Mr. Speed carries a grudge. If something happened 20 years ago, he's not gonna forget.
Not gonna forget. So whatever took place there, he's stuck on to that. And that's why when Mr. Speed come on and he's articulating the criteria, the problem with the criteria is this, Crispy. The Jamaica football pool is not robust enough to withstand his criteria. It's so dynamic and a bit.
One of the reasons why, JT, I would like for you to interview Mr. Speed, because no one has asked him a pointed question on the Ravel issue.
Nobody, they're afraid to ask him. They all just laugh up with Mr. Speed when he come on. You know, Mr. Speed, you have T got them, you have King them. All those guys just need more interviews. They're not really there.
They ask him the Ravel question, but they ask him in a general sense. They don't go down to ground level.
Yeah, because I would have to know, and that's why I tell you, bro, if I interview Mr. Speed on YouTube, I try not to, because it just won't end well, because I'm not gonna be able to not ask him the tough questions. You see me? I'm not good at that, bro. So I have a specific loyalty to the people them in the comment section who makes this channel what it is. And if them want to know, I'm going to make them know, bro.
Also people are talking about they're against leaking in the jerseys and whatnot. And this is the type of thing that should be leaked. Why Ravel is not being picked?
Just tell us. And don't try to play this because statistic. Crispy, I'm going to send you the sheet that I got from Mr. Speed with the comparison, right? With the midfielders, and then maybe just run it through like a chatbot or one of those models. Because when I run it through, the models is telling me that, bro, the it's just so slim, the margin. All right, the margin is so slim. I'm gonna let me hold on. The margin is so slim. Let me see if I can share it with you. This is their original criteria, by the way. And when I run it through one of these AI models, bro, what they're using to say Ravel is off course is like your teacher. It's like when you're doing English literature, your sentence might not have a lot of big words, but the small words is still grammatically correct. And your teacher still said, okay, I'm giving you half a point or 10 points out of this 20-point paragraph because you could have used stronger words, though you're grammatically correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like the grading, I'm like, come on, bro. Is that what the margins are? To bring in, because Mr. Speed them can't tell me about no margin with the youth in America in the team. There's not even stats in the JPL. That's what I'm trying to say. He has to clear this up, Crispy, and tell us that. Because I would say to Mr. Speed, does the criteria work for a league like Jamaica where you don't really have any way to track those players there? Is it just because they're born in Jamaica, where they are automatically selected? How does that work? So it's like the Rooney rule is the Ravel rule.
Yeah,
it's the Ravel rule. That's what this is going down in history as. Mr. Speed's criteria is called the Ravel rule. How to make sure Ravel never plays for Jamaica again. We've seen where JPL was. Okay. Speed yet to get a real interview, still waiting on it. Said Garfield Leslie. Yeah, it's a softball question, bro. Everybody wants to be Mr. Speed's friend for interviews. I mean, so I always tell Mr. Speed, so until you see JT calling you, I'm just calling you about serious questions about things, or we talk some football. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
It's, you know, some people would just love to be friends with Mr. Speed them, but the problem is you're not gonna be able to tell Mr. Speed them when you don't agree with them. So you have to, but and I call that's not a good friendship relationship, bro. Any relationship where you're in and there's no flexibility, where pushback can only happen from the side where the power lies. You're a powerless person in that regard, you know. And I'm always gonna come back, as I said, I come back and come tell them, I say, people, the explanation what Mr. Speed is giving me for leaving Ravel out a 27-man squad, I'm not buying it. I told you guys that weeks ago, because this is I wanted to raise the alarm, and that's what happened, bro. It turned out exactly how I know. Players gonna drop out, and he's gonna bring in players, and he said he can do it with it. If Speed had Cara, would have got knocked. We would have got knocked out. I don't even know who that person is. Seemed like somebody was trying to get some attention. I see what he was going for with the criteria, but it doesn't make sense when you know we haven't been recruiting top players before. Next thing, it has garland flaws because he wanted to include JPL. Bro, the criteria will have to have certain stipulations. When it comes on to JPL player, it cannot be a broad criteria, because JPL players are not going to be able to keep up. And that's why I even said that Chris P's argument is flawed, where he thinks picking the best players. Because you cannot support Mr. Speed criteria 100% and believe in picking the best players. And there are players popping up out of the JPL. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because those two players pop up out of the JPL are not the two best available Jamaican players, Crispy, in the diaspora. They're not the two best Jamaican available players in the diaspora.
Yeah.
It's just not. You know, it's just not. Even Junior Flemings would be ahead of these two guys. Junior Flemings would be ahead of these two guys right now. And I'm not a Junior Flemings fan. Even what is this guy named? Kahim Paris would be ahead of these guys. I saw him score a brilliant goal the other day. He would be ahead of these guys playing in a better league. Travante Stewart was one of the leading goal scorers in his league. So Mr. Speed, the criteria is the Ravel rule. It's not. It needs to say it works for certain players. You know, it's like what would you say it now? It has a little quota system in it, you know. It's been careful. It's been carefully crafted. I need to wrap my head around it, because it's like you create a law where you put some, like an act, and you put some stipulation under that where it automatically pulls some people under it, where their jobs would be questioned because they fall under this like kind of umbrella thing.
Yeah.
Chop said, JT, I'm so angry about this. I hope Jamaica don't qualify for this World Cup because of Speed. And bro, I want Jamaica qualify, bro, but part of me feels like that chop. I'm not gonna lie. Like, because of I know that Mr. Speed is doing this of stubbornness and just pure just something that I can't figure out. That's why if Jamaica don't qualify, I won't lose sleep, dude. Like, I won't lose sleep. I'm okay. Because of how Mr. Speed handled this Ravel Morrison situation. Part of me is like, let me just get over this phase and maybe the team turns over to Miguel Coley. And we just move. And we all move forward. You know. We just forgive each other. and as fans, everybody, and we move forward. But I have no problem with us losing because of how we handle this. Playing in the top league in a country is such arbitrary nonsense. When you realize league like the JPL are way behind a lot of secondary and tertiary leagues in other countries. That's another thing. I always hear people, Jairus is saying that players are playing in these second division and third division league. But where does the Jamaica Premier League rank in the world of football? You know, where does the Jamaica Premier League even ranks?
I think another YouTuber had looked at a ranking, because there's a ranking. I think it was in the 100 and something, like 130th or something like that.
Yeah.
It was ranked more than 100.
Yeah, and bro. Somebody said 2030 my side. Believe, I think I more will think 2030, bro. I kind of just want this thing to just get over with. You know, I kind of want it to get over with. I just, it's just the way them handle this. I'm telling you.
So JT, you're okay with everything except the Ravel omission.
Yeah, but it's how it's handled. Yeah, no, but for me, the Ravel omission is one of the key component that's gonna cause the major problem in this to me.
So I can look up on my phone and watch the JPL.
Yeah.
So I go up on Camel Live. Go watch JPL on it.
Which kind of app that?
Yeah, man. You can watch JPL and can go up on it.
Yeah, but me can't find Ravel game if I want. If that we go get to. If that we go get to. Because me can find that game if I want.
Yeah?
We can find that game if I want. If that's what we're saying. But that's not where I don't want to narrow it down to that now, Fisherman. But the JPL is not a top league in the world, bro.
We all know that, man. We don't know that,
but
man.
that's what we were saying. We were saying, like, when people are talking about top leagues, about other players, they need to stop act like the JPL is just this top stuff. Even when you won Tennessee, we were saying Ravel a play and you see a man a walk. Yeah, we see Koa Grace when JPL a play. Koa Grace. You see me, like a lot of activity are gone. Like too. So it's like, come on, bro. That's UAE. Them people, they have a lot of money. That's the Emirates, That's the cash cow, them, People don't have time to sit down and watch second division football, and there's a lot of money being pumped in the Arabias in football. That's why Saudi Arabia is investing so much in their leagues, brother, to get football in that region.
But JT, Devon Stewart and East are playing Israel, and people say them league they we are talking of calling league.
No man, Israel a bigger league for the league than my UAE, brother. Israel a bigger league.
People don't want to talk about the player they were playing in the league. Them in there, so people say, what? Israel a league, man. Israel a Bush league, man.
No man, Israel a bigger league for the whole of the the Emirate leagues them. I think the best league down there say are probably Turkey, Egypt, and Israel. To be honest, I would think Turkey, Israel, and Egypt. Unless I'm missing out something.
Come on, I never see any. You can call a baller in any league in England, no matter how low it is, one call a man from the Israeli league and pay him in the Jamaica team. But
Israel, but the championship bigger than Israel league, brother, and League One bigger than Israel league, brother.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? No matter where the player come from in England, if you don't say England and play in Israel.
Yes, brother, but the championship and League One bigger than Israel league, brother. That's it, plain truth. The championship and League One bigger than Scotland league, brother.
Yeah. Bigger than the Irish League as well.
League 2. Only League 2 bigger than Israel League.
Me not sure about League 2. But we know League 1 and Championship better. Bigger Israel League, bigger than Scottish League.
So you
and
say,
then the league they better.
So you say if the man will play in the Israel League.
No, brother, I never said that. If the player is performing better, I don't have a problem with that, brother. If the player is performing better, what you got time to tell us that that time to tell the league them were bigger than the league. I have enough. All right, yeah. Remember saying no, Mr. Speed, criteria. More look like in the Israel League, we are play good. And you have a ball in the Championship, we are play good just the same. In the Championship, I meet the criteria because in the top 20 league. So yes.
Look how all Demarai Clark them go to Jamaica go make the JPL look soft.
You speed line.
Yeah, Demarai Clark them make the JPL league look soft, brother. Demarai Clark them when he ever play on football in England, him can't stop score for Mobile United.
When they get him, he's still a Mobile United and gone back to England.
I don't even know. One thing I know saying he does score every week.
He did score every week.
Every time I look up him and score. That me did see, brother. Every time I look him score. But me have to mute you a little bit, Fisherman, because background heavy, alright? TV thing I come through your background there. Like, yeah, it says why we are talking about the USL. Dean Fraser, USL, yeah man, the USL a bigger league for JPL. Asphalt, big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Which league JPL bigger than, brother?
Yeah, me bro, me there, man, me just there.
I feel like all the Trinidad league bigger than the JPL that used to. No, I think
JPL bigger than Costa Rica league. In a bigger than Nicaragua league. In a bigger than Suriname league. In a bigger than Trinidad league. Which league is bigger than? Tell me. Me don't know.
I don't know which league the JPL bigger.
With them type of attitude, I can't always accustom no one, brother. I'm going to get bigger.
That I think, man, that's how we don't reach no man. We
too biased because we own too much, bro. We need to have some long-term vision.
That's why we're too biased, brother. That's why we're too that's why we can't tell some man to chat some foolishness some to our people because we won. If you do foolishness, we don't say you do foolishness if you do foolishness. And that's why some man then can't interview Speed and get the tough question and for Mr. Speed, then they can't get no more interview.
Yeah, see somebody in the thing say every single time we pick JPL players, they turn over the football. This is why they say, and 88 say,
JT, remember me I have a discussion and I'm tell us at the rate to I see the man them a move, bro. It's a money thing, brother. Remember say, why you not know, you know? You can't. Two of them actually. Yeah. So watch I go on now. Remember me tell us saying, down to when they have the very last match, bro. You're gonna have new players that come in our team. Because man I collect money, brother.
So if you say them probably pay them off for Ellis them and full of them coming our team?
Then I try to tell them, my friend. I feel this one is a must, bro.
I really think.
Alright, we are talking we won. And you must say, but we won now. I must have me attack on one a while ago. I hear what he must say now. And attack you attack on one now.
Yeah, brother, big old hypocrite, brother.
You attack on your own now. You attack on your own now. You tell me say me attack on my own.
Man, catch asphalt.
But in a dictionary, I'm gonna look for the meaning of context.
That man attack on the top come off my phone. The football man take money to put man that team. Well, but they never take money for the beginning of them.
Go in that dictionary, look what
No, man,
hypocrite
I'm
means.
going to dictionary and you attack already for the phone. You just classify all that already to me. You hypocrite.
The man they make asphalt. The man they make asphalt.
I know you have to say man take money to put man in a team. So where you had to attack on your own.
Nonsense to the highest order.
The man make asphalt lift up quick.
Bowman take money to put man in a team. Whenever pay the money and take a long time, you put them knife at the beginning. Come on for the phone with the full. Man take money to put man in a team.
Man come with him big old belly full of contract here.
I want to go on where I said JT. Where you going where I said JT?
No, brother, you know the platform open to all point of view. So you don't know where a man go say, brother. I don't know.
Oh God.
People,
Two man have to jump.
We have to screen the call them, man. We have to screen the call them.
Two man have to jump out for money run. For money run, to put them in a team.
Hey, boss. The man JT did a reason for it, you know.
No, he said he was saying he said that on the show. No, but he did say he said that on the show. He said that on the show that he was on one of those calls and he said up to the last game people are gonna get coming. I don't remember him telling me that people are taking money, bro. I'm not having those. I'm not have money discussion about football. And Jamaica, how much money you call if you put a player in a team? Me not have them the kind of discussion, brother. Me not discuss Jamaica money by the way. So I don't even know.
If I did money for man gonna team, Ravel could have paying own money. Cause Ravel get aisle money. Could have paying own money for going to team.
Are we the man company show strong.
You know what oh man, I take money put man that team. And Ravel can't get that team. And Ravel have money for money down.
Yeah, we feel the talk when we hear man bust at the talk, I couldn't believe it. When the man come and say, yo, we are talking with one.
Man, you put down the one and you can't tell man I take money put man that team. At the same time, what that makes sense?
Remember me had a reason about this day.
Remember me had a reason about it.
So JT, so if man I take money put man that team, you couldn't get Ravel in that team and Ravel have aisle money.
Oh God. No, sir. What am I tell you say?
Well, you too,
I love the show, yeah.
Anyway, joke.
That's why I love the show, you know, man.
Man say man take money put Ellis them in that team, yeah, man. Ellis them look a paycheck in a JPL can't put them in that team. And Ravel have aisle money and can't get in that team.
Call him back JT, because we want to hear more. Call him back.
In Japan.
John knows.
Oh God.
He lift up when my man tell him some things.
Big up yourself still asphalt, man. I want good youth man from Westmoreland. See him here.
Why?
You know.
We tell him man when we tell him man when we the line then one every cash and
yeah, I don't think asphalt them did not say I go deal with this one either. Cause you probably think the conspiracy that worked tonight, but it look like you did ready for him. JT, so Nikai Ellis also in the squad now and Ravel can't get a call. A joke thing this. Tycoon. Brother, Tycoon, you know, me glad when I see people like you, you know, so I realize you know me alone a madman out here, brother. I know me alone can't understand it. Me just glad when I see few people that may understand the pain, brother, to watch this taking place. Playing the sport, football, and see like the excitement.
I want to be future baller.
You see me I say, bro? You know, so if you just sit down now and go see Nikai Ellis them a train, brother. Nikai Ellis them, they have potential in them, but they still a trip over themselves, can't control the football properly yet. First touch sometimes is just the inconsistent.
Hey,
you see me see him furious.
Hey JT, no. You see the goal where the man scored, the silver where the man scored upon the ball and stitch up the net, man. What you talk about?
No, but he's not doing that all the time. And that's what me
Oh, you
talk
can't
about.
do it all the time.
No, but bro, me talk about consistency. That's the. Let him leave Jamaica next year. I mean, we start talk again, brother.
Ravel play come on man for Jamaica. Me never see score a goal like that. Wicked goal the man score.
The goal, I see Ravel score at Derby County and West Ham. Me never see Ellis score like that either.
Wow. When me see when the man score.
Ellis them still there Jamaica.
Ellis score a more difficult goal and
Ellis them still there Jamaica. Them say Ravel score one of the best goals in England, brother. Look it up. Ellis them all in them under 20 there. Them academy football where Ravel them and Pogba them broke every single record. We don't even want to go back there, so brother. Brother, Ellis them. Me they talk about with fisherman them about Ellis them and Ravel. Brother, Ellis them not ready yet, brother. Ellis them not ready, bro. Ellis them, me see them for racing. Them do one thing right and then they can't do it again. Then we get it. It's not the same thing, brother. It's not. Fisherman, more time, bro. When you talk to Ravel, me nah lie, your football IQ drop. When you talk about Ravel, I don't know if it's the bias, but when you talk about Ravel, bro, your football IQ drop.
JT.
Yeah.
Mr. Ravel play for Jamaica against Japan under 23 side, you know, with Jamaica, you know. A 5 we pick up with Ravel.
So what Ravel can do? What Ravel can do by himself? Ravel alone in the field. You see him discuss football. Anytime a man discuss Ravel, bro, he put some hole in you make a question or bro.
No, but I say they can't single out a man or play on the field, man. No. They are listening to Ravel as a top baller. They are showing class in that game.
No more top baller anybody on the field.
All right. Dean Fraser. Let me just bring back Dean Fraser. Let me give you
the biggest baller in Jamaica.
Fisherman, you're disingenuous, bro, and I'm gonna prove that to you right now. Number one, you see that game? You remember that was the game that Tapper Whitmore was in the dressing room and didn't want to come out. And he made Jerome Wade coach the team. And Jerome Wade in a hotel room. And he didn't come out. Let me finish, Fisherman, man. Since you just jump on it and you just say Ravel, people may put into context everything that took place in that game. You remember?
Alright.
With Blair Turr got them, all of them, Kevin Lambert, and then Jerome Wade come spill the beans when he come to Jamaica. Can we say, look like Tapper want fire Jerome Wade? What did go on? Either people never get paid, but something. What we did play, Saudi Arabia, we did just play or something, right? We did play well, however, somewhere. And then we go over to the under 23 and some things did happen, bro. But when we look at Jerome Wade on the sideline, them say Tapper in a hotel room, don't come out. So Jerome Wade take over this team. Bro, Japan under 23. Some of the youth them did there some top club at Germany. Some youth in some top league. Remember when they name out the squad? He wanna go on like I do some like Jamaica go play against some JPL side. Like some pickup side at Jamaica, the man them go play against. So that's why every time Fisherman talk about Ravel, bro, him sound like he doesn't understand football JT, with Ravel specifically.
What I'm saying, big man, on this thing we're not talking about Ravel, like Ravel is this messiah. When me see Ravel in the team, I went class. And all of the excuses you talk about when they never come out in dressing room or a change room or a hotel. The fact still remain. They go and play the game. Ravel. I was one who near Ravel Morrison. You say I cannot play nothing and you as the big baller show up and say alright. But the man was like him never on the football pitch.
When you say Jeros, you remember when we can't up with them go get 8 in Catalonia. You know that no count man cause local man them did the
when I say you're big, what me say on call in for Ravel every day. And Ravel a big baller, when me see him on the field, him never look no different man the rest of man them. The Japan man them make them look like they don't know about football.
And Ravel won it out them man.
Remember say no Fisherman, I know we are the first one in Jamaica, so Ravel a big ball, I know. Fergie then says so. And Fergie.
The tension he was a big ball.
Brother.
But
what I'm saying is not the first ball. Then they say Dele Alli a big ball. Then they say Dele Alli a big ball. Where Dele Alli they know?
Man, he mental mash up your career, brother.
Dele ball.
Yeah, go ahead, Jobless.
Fisherman, give piece of leather there. Lucky leather there, Fisherman.
Yeah, take it off.
Yeah, me I hear you.
Speed, it's a speed.
Yeah.
At the time, biggest downfall. It's the feelings of play football.
Yeah.
And speed, a man have too much feelings and everything there.
Yeah.
And he's a good coach, but you see the feeling, it'll get a better time.
It'll get a better.
Yeah.
And Jobless, that's why me a man like you can reason. I tell people, say, this is what's going to be detrimental to him. He wasn't able to put one thing aside, forget one whole next group of fans on his side, and we pushing at the same direction. Him say, yo, a minimum speed, I may go about this, how speed do things.
Yeah. The criteria is very crafty. The criteria of a big JPL player. Oh, top league in a country. JPL top league. I like England non-league.
Brother, I told them I watch something on my way to work where they're saying top clubs in England now are trying to send their young academy players to play non-league, of how the game has improved in non-league football. So the JPL not even upon non-league football level right now.
No, man, far
off a non-league level. So as you said, and I said
JPL rank 150 in the world, you know.
Yeah, and non-league them rank below that. And me I say to Crispy today say.
We are below that.
Me I say to Crispy, and me I say, but wait.
How many teams will have pay for rank?
Me I say to Crispy today, Jobless say, you notice when me realize say Mr. Speed.
90.
Messi I guess, man. 200 the last time he say rank.
Well, but when me I say Jobless is today when me realize was.
No, man. You're right, Fisherman, you're right, man. No, man, you're right, Fisherman, man. I joke about it. You're right. Because the league just start. That's why, you know, the league just start, you know.
Yeah,
so JPL was around.
Yeah, me say football, new football. You when me tell them, said earlier, Jobless, say, they're just pumping money in football in the Emirates.
Exactly.
It was horse racing, Formula 1. Some, you know, both time them try to get some, them get some expensive kind of events down there. That's why Ravel them and them players, they jump on the new money down at Dubai and Qatar. It's new money. Like a lot of English expat players who kind of, you know, on the fringe. I remember all of them players they did in a you remember what that team the name like where them try out each year where players who quote unquote were good, but they need a club to be seen again. You know, you know that thing there. But most of those guys are now in Qatar and those places. And a lot of them guys, they, you know, them have a reputation. But as me I say, before you come on the show in a Jobless, me say to Crispy say,
but me listen, man.
Me I say, you know, say Mr. Speak structure this criteria thing with a slight quota system clause kind of locked in for JPL players.
I'll whisper now. You know, so whisper should I get called up? Because now JPL baller the half good like whisper.
JT, I think the criteria regarding the top league in your country is flawed.
Exactly.
I think that criterion is flawed.
Yeah, man, it's big flawed, man. You're right, Crispy, a big flawed, man. Big flawed. Yeah, man.
And because look at this. Say you are say your league is
ranked 300
number 20 in the world, but your league is not number 1 in your country, and you have another league that is number 1 but it's like 100 in the world. Are you going to select the player from the league that is 100 in the world because it's the top league in the country?
That made it I try explain Crispy. I was trying to explain that to you.
Strictly be on where your league is ranked in the world, not in your country.
Exactly.
Yeah, Crispy, Jobless. So me tell you say tonight me see that.
Speed is a crafty crafty man, you know. We have to remember that thing I say Speed is a very crafty man, you know.
Yeah. Because Jabez, you know, that's you know why Speed does that? He just plan his answer, you know. So him can just quickly say, well, you know, the JPL is the top league in Jamaica, and this kid is playing at the top of his level.
Exactly.
That's his answer.
That's all it is, you know.
That's his answer.
The top league in our country, after JPL man, not for every country.
That's it, bro. It's a Ravel rule. Like the Rooney rule is the Ravel rule. Because
and the JPL rules is to pick JPL baller.
Yeah, Ravel exposed the flaw today after 2 players dropping out, 2 midfielders, and you're bringing 2 people who are potentially not gonna play, going in a big pressure game at altitude, against 2 decent team, 2 guys who in the JPL who are not. Some people in Jamaica would say these 2 players are good, but they're probably not even the best players in the JPL.
Exactly, and then another thing again. Because it take a good fitness, you know. It take a good fitness to play in Mexico, you know.
Oh God! So
and JPL baller they're not fit.
That's why I'm say them 2 pick here, and this what exposed this whole thing with Mr. Speed. Them like
man, big time, man. Yeah, man. Speed get show up. Yeah, Speed get show up big time.
And that's what's gonna affect. That's why I say me already looking to September. That's why I may have no problem with them losing and Miguel Coley get the team and he build a young team.
We're gonna jump on the area now, guys. Big up on the still.
Yeah. That's why I say Chris P may have no problem with Miguel Coley getting a fresh start, giving all them youngsters, just every single one of them youngsters where we have an opportunity. I have 4 years to build a really good team, bro.
Yeah, I think the criteria regarding the top league in your country, I think that criteria that criterion is problematic.
It's gonna be a problem, bro. It's a problem.
You know, because Championship is not the top league in the UK. So are you going to pick a player? With what criterion? As the highest precedence, the one that is the top league in the ranking of the league in the world, or the ranking of the league in the country. Which one is takes precedence in that set of criteria?
It's kind of it's a camouflage quota system, bro, to make sure you can pick local players. It's just a camouflage. It's very craftily hidden, right? But it's hidden in plain sight. It makes everybody feel like it's so clear cut.
JT, Ryan has said something like this when the criteria came out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the first person you're the second person who's touching on it now, but when it dropped, Ryan was said just that.
Yeah, Ryan understands it. And kind of probably when Ryan even come out with it as well too.
You know, I think you and Ryan as a deep understanding of local footballing politics that most people just don't have.
And I did learn a lot from Ryan as well. I started out on Ryan channel, and Ryan channel. Learning those things over there with Ryan, I realized how much politics in Jamaica football. I learned that in being around Ryan them time there, me realized that there was even people in the JFF had their own agenda, bro. There would be people in the JFF want to give Ryan information to get this out, to achieve this or this man, or I try get Ryan if he said this, like. And if he never turned strong today, would have used him as an instrument. I do give him credit for that. I do give him credit for that. But I think he end up where him and Mr. Speed gone down this path. But you can also see why him and Mr. Speed end up down this path, because it's a bit frustrating to know in yourself what Mr. Speed is doing, and then he pretends clear cut like nothing is happening. You know, I think that can be a bit frustrating, because now what he does, why he did this is to make sure he does have to answer to the Ravel and question. Because at the end of the day, Whisper would have get selected over these 2 players, right?
Yeah.
Because Whisper is in one of the top leagues in England, even though he's not playing as much. But his league is better than both players who came in. So it's not gonna hold up, bro. It's not gonna hold up. It's not gonna hold up. And that's what I tell you, Sir Crispy, you need to back off of this thing where you keep saying the best player is gonna get selected for the position. Based on how this thing is structured, that cannot work. Because if you pick,
I am reconsidering that, JT. Because I think the criterion regarding the top league in the country is taking precedence.
It's taking precedent.
Yeah, I think it's going. I think we're going right back to because look, of all the players who were brought in to replace, all of them were born in Jamaica.
Hey, Crispy, are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Yes.
We're live.
Right, JT. All of the players who were brought in as to replace the players like Demarai Gray, they're all locally born.
All
right?
locally born. And it make you get conspiracy theories now, Crispy. Like, was these guys even selected at first? Did you this is where no, you might even hear Ryan run out with one or something like this, and you might have even start looking into it where you start thinking, say, maybe these guys were injured all along and they just put their name on the sheet. Because you remember in the press conference, Mr. Speed said changes were going to be made.
Yeah.
Mr. Speed said the squad is not complete. And when you look, boom, 4 JPL playing at the team. Before you quint, before you turn your back, before you go in a bathroom and come back, 4 JPL man in our side. And it never started out so. Yo, but not lie, Mr. Speed, uno pull off real craft with that squad there, bro. I'm starting to feel like Demarai Gray wasn't in the squad the whole time, and Kevin Lambert. I'm starting to feel like these guys are in the squad. They just added their name in the public to the rest of us later, bro. I'm starting to feel like that now. This is how this feels. Yeah, Jano, like, it's like, I just feel like we really get chopped, bro. That's why, we wish them all the best, brother. We wish them all the best, but I just want this thing to get over with. And to be honest, with Ravel leaving out, bro, I can happily say, I think tonight I come to a decision where I wouldn't want Rudolph Speed to be the head coach of Jamaica going forward. If this is a sign of what's to come, I love the qualities of Mr. Speed when it comes down to discipline, self-development, giving young players a shot. But one of his main qualities is one of the things that I had a problem with Theodore Whitmore, was his personal feelings towards players. I think once a coach starts going down that path, you limit yourself from what you have out there in front of you. Your personal feeling will always take precedence.
JT, will Mr. Coley be given a free hand if he gets a position?
I think so. And even if Mr. Coley is not given a free hand, I think Mr. Coley will. I think anybody who coaches in Jamaica will always be in cooperation with coaches, and the JFF and local football is a national team. Even at the club level, look at Manchester United. Amarin didn't want to bring in players and wanted to bring in certain players, and the people in the head office didn't want that, and they have to let him go. Yeah, man, JT, me switch. Yeah, but that's why I say when the facts change, I have to change, bro. I wanted to really say if Mr. Speed is going to triple down on this. And it looked to me now like maybe these players weren't selected. They weren't selected the whole time. Demarai Gray and them. Maybe there was a plan to have these JPL players in the team the whole time, bro. The whole time. That was the plan. That's how I see it. Because there's the two obvious picks for these two players would have been Ravel Morrison and Dujuan Whisper. You see me? I say, if we go off quality, it would have been Ravel Morrison and Dujuan Whisper in for these two players. So it just shows that these guys, it was a scam, bro. I feel scammed. But that's what me say. That's why I said I'm already looking towards September. And part of me now, me thought even feel like somebody finds them like, damn, we just really need this to hurry up so Mr. Speed can just give up the job and we move on, bro. And we just get past him. Please, like.
Evening, JT.
Yeah, bless
Evening,
yourself.
JT. Trini here.
Yeah, man, bless yourself, Trini.
Yeah, bro. I read that Demarai got injured. So who you're saying that this is replacement?
They brought in 2 local players in Nikolai Ellis and I grade a name. Though, I name something Ellis. I must say Nikolai Ellis and I brother name Fuller.
Both JPL players?
Both JPL players. So Trini, me I wonder if the man them did already in the squad and them did just have grade them name on the team. Make we think them did a come for change it. Last minute.
Yeah, but brother, I find that was a little low blow to Dujuan there, man. Dujuan, the whisper should have been with Gray out there. That should have been the automatic replacement. At least give the youth man a shot. That is the future of Jamaican football. At least that is my opinion.
JT, just go with the squad, cause I don't know, bro. I'm not going with any squad. But just tell you, brother. The fact that Mr. Speed is like just stubborn, make him prove himself. Them say hardest pitney bite rock stone, man. So we could see. We could see if he can pull it off. If he pull it off, also said he will go down as one of the greatest coaches. Because Trinidad did the same thing, Trinidad did end up at the World Cup to one of them back door, go playing at some playoff thing down in New Zealand, I think, and did win and go a World Cup. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
We had home and away one home and away game against Bahrain back in those times.
It was
Bahrain. Yeah.
Oh, it was an easier game then. Bahrain can't beat Trinidad, man.
Yeah, I would consider that easier than what you guys have to go through.
No, yeah. I think and Dwight York and them, and they did a fire them time. Like, you see me? You're not gonna come from Bahrain, come beat Dwight York them. And that Trinidad team they did actually play well in the World Cup. Cause a lot of people were actually surprised that Trinidad represented themselves. No man, Jason Stevens, I'm not keeping anything positive, bro. I'm not. Them can't do what them want to do, and we just get up and be positive. Just like how Speed them have a right for we have a right for. Bro, as I said, Mr. Speed them decide to go to Mexico with a fraction of the fans not supporting him, and he's okay with that. So he lives with that bad energy. He has to live with our energy out there in the atmosphere, bro. He has to live with that. Just like how we have to live with his decisions, he's gonna have to live with our energy out there in the atmosphere as well. I'm not riling nobody up about positive. Me have to make them see them win. Cause all me see in my head is them doing the press conference. I tell us how the boys played well and we did everything. Mr. Speed doing. I mean, football is a small margin of error, and we had a free kick there. We didn't get the call in the first half there, but the boys they did still pull through, and that's how football is. We worked hard every day in training, and we didn't get it over the line. Me can see the press conference already, bro. Me see the press conference already. Me just know what I'm gonna say. We just see the press conference, bro. It's just a press conference. It's like, margin of error, We had a break there and the referee didn't give us the call. We had another, Mr. Speed love get the detail to explain why they lost. And the next team, I think we give them a little bit too much space in the middle. We work on that in training, and we knew we were going to pressure them in that third of the field. However, but they were able to break the press a few times, but we held up to 60 minutes, and this just one moment in the game cost us, and that's how football is. That's the press conference for you people. That's gonna be Rudolph Speed press conference. Write that down right now. Exactly what me just say. That's all I'm seeing. Sports prophecy. Me telling you, bro. If for what me telling you before the World Cup thing kick off, me say no Ravel, no World Cup. Everybody tell me say JT be positive, man. We they right, yes or no? So right now, technically I'm winning because we're not in the World Cup. So una have you go show me say all of the people when they come say soup. Fisherman them say a easy group. Cause fisherman always remember everything what we say no. Him no remember how him come tell we say the group easy, man. Fisherman say a group easy, man. We should get to this a group there. Fisherman Wayne see a soup. Wayne them see a porridge. Travis them see a soup. And I kept saying to you guys, no it's not. Jamaica haven't beat Curacao in years. This team is not that good. There's no cohesion there. We cannot repeat the way we attack over and over. We attack in a sporadic sense where things happen randomly. See if I take the ball and just turn a mad bull cow and run off. And then the ball something happen. Yeah.
Yeah. When Jamaica did go play, what was me and you? What was me and you talking about?
Oh shit! I think I did that say they can lose down there.
Oh.
That ending, yeah. Cause I think you and somebody did going at it. Somebody was saying, you were saying, somebody was coming out and making it look easy. That same, you see the man that come on when he and jobless, him did come on come say soup. But Dean Fraser came on the show the night before actually and I tell we say, yo, bro, Jamaica might struggle down at Curacao, you know. Cause some people they depend on the show, you know.
Don't we say we would like Jamaica to win?
We would like Jamaica to win, but you see a draw. I think you did call for a draw, right?
I say me not surprised if them lose.
Yeah, I think you did see a draw.
That was the consensus between me.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah, that was I think you're in that game you were taking it serious with you at that point there. And that was the frustrating thing, brother. Oral Tracy gas up and hold for people say everything is soup there.
They think what are the people saying? We go in at the group that we are competent was. I was saying it. Say if we go in another group, anyone of the other group, I don't think we'll win a game. And determine take me on and tell me say me chatting nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what stance determined had on this, you know. I don't remember what stance this determined had on this. I don't remember what stance determined had on this take.
JT, big up you on the chat.
Yeah. I don't remember what stance.
My stance? You talking about as far as getting to the World Cup? Or you talking
in
about
that
stance?
round. In that round.
I have to remember when the team went down, and I said, "Thank God we finally this new team that's coming is being forced. It was a God intervention, right? We won those 2 games. Everybody was happy. All right, the old man them come back in, and he decided to switch up the team, and that's when I said, yeah, it's going to go down here because we had a big argument on the show where I was saying, never give Fred the keys to drop this truck. This boy is brand new. Don't do it. He's gonna wreck the truck. And that's when I said the World Cup dream is done, because I know what momentum is. You never go. That's the rule of law. You can't go against momentum. If JT you making money, don't stop. Keep going. If your daughter is doing good in school, don't stop. Keep going.
Momentum.
But we went against the grain. So that was my stance on it.
And that's what I'm seeing now with the momentum as well. I don't think you want to have the fans with you on the bounce, you know? Like in sports,
Exactly.
like, and you're making one player make you have all that negativity hanging out there. I'm telling you, determined. I talk to ex-players, who cannot understand why Ravel is not in the team. Ex-players.
And you know the crazy thing what you just said, JT, because you're right. If you look at let's just look at how Speed came in, right? Half the half the crowd is divided. One is for Speed, one is not for Speed. Okay, finally we had the press conference and he is basically giving us what we've been the crowd, the majority has been asking for, right? And now you come again, players hurt, and you come again and divide the crowd.
And divide the crowd even more. That to tell you, said he's
God.
him have him own way, bro.
But we know about Speed. He's his temperament. His temperament is not normal. When he's stuck on something, he's stuck on something. Go look at Whisper, right? Yeah.
Oh.
But we gotta go with the wheels. We gotta ride with him till the wheels fall off.
That's the good. The only thing is for me, like, actually, it's a good thing he did it this way. Cause me can just watch a game with no emotions. You know what I mean? Cause me not have any, like, it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? When there's actually it's easier to watch Jamaica people. When I'm watching in Jamaica, this shit takes a toll on me, brother. Like, my whole day is capsulated by knowing that Jamaica is playing today. From I wake up in the morning, from I reach at work, me I watch the time, me day plan out. Jamaica play, what time me I go sleep. For wake up back. When Jamaica play, like, people think Jamaica playing to me is just like...
Don't you look at this as the new era? I said, don't you look at this as a sign of moving in to this new era that we're trying to move in? It's something... Speed has some kind of blockage going on. You understand what I mean? His Speed is stuck in his own way. He doesn't know how to get out the way, right? You have people calling, and it makes sense because this makes sense. There's no reason why this kid not supposed to be on the team, but Speed is stuck somewhere, and he just refused to move. And now with us going into this new era, this is a sign. You understand what I mean? Of what's to come. You can't just not act like you don't see it. We can't say we want to turn a new page in the book, but the leader of the ship has these kind of ways about them for whatever reason.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, to think about it. I was even thinking, like, yeah, Mr. Speed should maybe have the job, but this is a lot of future headache and politics.
But that's what I'm saying. The politics is in it. Like, you can't get away from it.
We just get a man like Miguel Cole. At least he's not, like, out there in your face, and he loves football, and then we're going to just try to win. I don't think we're able to hang with Mr. Speed as long as that to keep up with his stuff.
But JT, has Mr. Speed given any timeline? Say these next two games, right? Say these playoffs ended up however they end up. Has he given any timeline to state, when he's going to appoint a permanent coach, or when anything in that direction? Anything from the GFF with transparency when it comes to the permanent appointment of any new national coach or anything like that?
Bro, you're on the right show. You're gonna be here to see that new level of drama again. That's gonna be a new series, That's gonna be another series.
You see how this is a takeover. Like, this is a dawn. It was like
it's a coup, bro.
But that's what and it's one man that's heading it. It is what it is. I had hope, but when I see these kind of things, JT, I can't be blinded towards it. I have to be smart, intelligent, and be able to rationalize and reason it. and we're going down the same path, bro. Nothing has changed. Sorry to say. It's just a band-aid. You know what the band-aid mechanism is? Instead of stitching it up, we just put a band-aid over it. It's just like Trinidad. Why isn't Dwight York the Trinidad national team coach? We all suffer from the same thing.
You guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious.
The man them run out of talk. Somebody
No, man.
always have to get the mic.
Yo, you guys are hilarious. Yo, the last game.
I'm surprised the silence. I was like shocked.
You know, yo, this is the way OJ switch.
I just look and see if I was mute.
No, I went to go get some.
I
know I went to go get something to drink in the fridge, so I just came back.
Okay.
No, you guys are hilarious, bro.
Oh, something happened?
The last game the man play against what was Martinique, and somebody asked me, say, what's the purpose of these games, Mr. Speed? He say, yo, is to get all the local players them exposure or whatever, and at the same time, the reason why they're playing Martinique is because it's we call it. It was a French colony type of thing he was saying. So it's more like experience to those local players access to it. And because of two injury, and the man, this is what he said. He said, this is what all those guys was playing the game for, and this the two injured. Everybody decided to change court already. No, bro, we're stronger than that, dog. You're stronger than that, dog. No, we can't have them low belly money, brother. Pause. Why for that? But no, we can't work like that. Yeah, we stronger than that, dog. No fire, no.
My thing was, me say if I play this 2 game, bring them youth here, that's if anything, and then call up some of them money and then they turn up.
Yeah.
Him use some of them money. That was my thing.
That's what the speed said, but all of a sudden no. Everybody they feel it. Yo, the last show we have here one man ball here, one man them here ball out say, hey, Mr. Speed is listening to me, and the quarter and this new system with all this is me. Is my advice.
Hey, Ghost, don't start, Ghost.
Just 24 hours good enough.
Determine. We can't start with that, man. You know, me rate to determine, but we can't call it out, bro.
Bro, we back. Me and them back again in this boxing ring.
No, man.
This thing must stop, Dread. No, man. This thing must stop. Enough is enough, man. This thing must stop.
No, man.
And when I cuss these people, they get mad. No, man.
I know you want to determine.
This is too obvious. It's too obvious.
Yo, one of the man there for the same part of the man. Yeah, man, no. Yeah, the man, no. Oh, I think I have to recalculate, man.
bro. Listen, bro. Look, I feel like this. It's like I just ran up in a brick wall. Like seriously, this right here, this, no, bro. I never seen nothing like this before. This too obvious,
man, don't
Dread.
determine it. We're stronger than that. We are Jamaican, man. We're stronger than that, man. We have the whole place, man.
No, bro. This is when no. I can't. Ghost, I don't. These kind of things, bro. You come back again and divide the crowd. It don't go.
No, man. But you don't divide it. Unless you guys don't want to get over this Ravel thing. This Ravel thing, you guys is
yeah, but it's not, bro. That's the problem, bro. It's not just us, bro. It's not just us. That's the problem. It's not just us. Trust me, bro. Right through the day, I can play your voice notes on my phone. Right through the day, with just people just.
No, but I understand that, JT. There's probably hundreds of thousands of people agree with you guys, but the man make up his mind saying, "I play the guy already," and that's it. We have to get over it.
But that's what I'm saying to you. So look, if we saying that we're gonna move in a new era, because with him bringing in this new blood, and we already have new blood that's there, we say we're moving into this new era, turning a new page, we're pivoting and turning it around. You cannot move in and just be stubborn. It's like the head coach is stuck somewhere. He's stuck. You have to also listen to the supporters. Supporters matter. Sponsorship matters. You have to listen, especially when something is this obvious. It's very obvious, bro.
And that's Mr. Speed doesn't do that. Because he doesn't want to feel, I guess he probably feel like he feel weak if he's going to listen to the audience and bring on Ravel. Maybe he want to bring on Ravel. They're going to say that the audience make him bring on Ravel. And he doesn't want to look that way. Okay.
So what's this now? I'm living in China. This is a dictatorship. I can't say nothing.
No. I'm not. Hey, I agree with you, not determined. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. But I'm just saying why he's so stubborn.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing I'm getting so stubborn.
But that's what I'm saying. In our culture, we should be able to speak up. We should be able to.
Exactly. But I'm just saying. But he doesn't. What I'm just saying. He, for once, doesn't seem like if people are saying bring this person, he's toughing harding himself, and it's like he's not gonna do it because it would look like the media, everybody else tell him to do it, and then he make him look like he's not in control. Because the type of person that he is. Because the type of person that he is. Because the type of person that he is.
And that was my thing with Speed, his temperament.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's rough, man. It's hard.
It's rough determined. We're 3 days, 4 days from now determined. There's 4 more days.
But Ghost, let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves. This man.
No, if it doesn't work in 4 days, you have to go.
No, Speed.
Who's gonna let him go?
Nobody will do that. You don't see what's going on.
Who's gonna get him out? Who's gonna get him out?
This man is moving mountains. I never seen that.
No, man, no.
This guy's moving like a mobster. Like everything
no. He's not Putin. He's not Putin. No, you have to go,
bro.
Hey, but only Speed gonna go when he feel like goes. Nobody gonna get him out.
But me no want him to go better. I want him to win.
Hey,
Hey,
they have a change.
If he win, you know, it's okay.
Speed win the next match. Speed win it in the first match, you know.
He got lifeline. If he wins, he get lifeline. Every win he gets, he get lifeline.
Every win you keep the game, a different character will live.
I cannot give nobody no lifeline until we get to the promised land.
Well, I'm saying if he's winning, if he win this game, he get a lifeline. If he win the other game, the Congo game, he get a lifeline. So you know.
Listen, they murky and muddy to what this thing because they couldn't pull the trigger. They were scared to pull the trigger. They did this, so they got to fix it. And if they can't fix it, they got to go. That's how I look at it. You are part of the organization that brought this guy and refused to fire this guy, and we're here now because of you guys' decision. We didn't ask for it. I can't fire McLaren. Only you guys can fire McLaren. I can't fire him. we was putting pressure on the JFF, but y'all said that y'all went to the players. Who go to players to ask players to keep a coach? Who does that?
Really?
Yes, that's what he said.
No, but with all fairness, though, people do that.
Listen, remember, let's use the Reggae Girls as an example. They didn't want their coach to get fired, and what did they do?
They lobbied for the coach. They lobbied for the coach.
They lobbied for the coach, and the coach was on their team, and they decided not to renew the coach contract.
Yeah, and he's doing the same thing. He pretty much
well, not renewing his contract different from firing him.
Bro, come on. That's just an intelligent way of firing somebody, bro. Come on, man. Stop.
It's not a firing.
Come on, man. You can't. There's no way you can make it to around the 8, around the 16. Sorry, and I'm not going to renew your contract.
Doesn't renew.
This makes sense. Come on. If I wanted to muzzle him, I'll put that in the his next contract. So anything that you say, you cannot say nothing. Whatever we do here, it stays right here. But they just didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I think you get the coach. That's one of the reasons why too, because you get the coach to win. Now the coach win. That's how he's renewing the contract. You see that they have an habit of renewing people contract who are losers, and the people who are winning, they terminate the contract.
But this is a pattern. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Look at it's the same pattern that you're seeing right now. This is why when he came out and he was this is why I said for me it's day by day. In 24 hours, this man just switched up this whole thing and divided the crowd again. This pattern, it's a. I remember Ryan said it's a disease. It really is.
Yeah, no, it's starting to.
It's not cured. You can't cure it.
Yeah. You say Hayden is injured. I'm not sure. They said he picked up a knock in the game, but
oh boy. JT, don't say that. Really? I thought it was confirmed that he wasn't. Man.
They said somebody said he wasn't. Somebody said he didn't pick up a knock as well. So I don't know.
Somebody, yeah. So, oh man. Whoa. And Lambert gone? I know Hayden.
Yeah, people, let's get 100 likes on the video, people. We have 150 of you watching. We only have 50 likes on the video. This is the first time I'm asking you for any like, because the stream got disrupted. Remember the first one, the internet went out and just shut everything down. So that's why we lost everybody on that stream. And we restarted the stream. So people, we have 150 people, but we only have 50 likes on the video. Alright, so let's sort this out before we continue. We want to put in another half an hour, maximum an hour left on the show. Alright, but we need.
JT,
yeah.
Why you say I'm not well? Is there some Hayden out?
No, some Luton Fire right in the comment. He said Hayden injured also. You know. That's what he said. So I said I can't confirm. But I know he picked up a knock in the game because when T-Got was interviewing Mr. Speed, somebody came and wrote that in the comment that Hayden just got injured in his game or is limping off or something of that nature. But I can't give you any. Hayden is not in the JFA IG picks. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see him. I said that earlier. So I don't know, but
someone said
again maybe Hayden was in the squad. Maybe Hayden wasn't in the squad either. Luton Fire, probably another JPL player was just lined up.
Is a fair call. In JT, who's next defensive midfielder they gonna call?
Me don't know them. That probably is another JPL player. Me don't know who down there.
No man, it's a JPL player, man. Which other defensive midfielder were who do? One is another scouted. Which other midfielder?
The guy from Mount Pleasant, man.
Yeah,
the bleacher man.
JT and T got on them and they know the players them. The heritage player them. So me ask which one of them now. You think? Them could have called in right now.
Oh man. No,
They
but
say
remember,
Brandon covers. As somebody said.
yeah, the people are gonna say Brandon covers, and I'm not that confident in Brandon covers doing that. That's the problem, bro. You're right back at Joel Latibody here, bro. God, this is where
No man, with the
Halgrimson.
bleacher guy named JD, with the
No,
from Mount
remember
Pleasant.
angling, but he can't travel. Oh, he might can travel to Mexico.
Mexico, man. Mexico,
yeah, he can go
man.
Mexico. Yeah, but
Go
angling,
Mexico.
yeah, even angling deserve a selection over some of these guys, bro. I think angling should have, even angling could have came in for Lambert. I don't see where you bring Ellis. He's not gonna play over Hall. He's not gonna play over Brooks, and he's not gonna play over those guys. Even angling could have come in for yeah.
Can I ask a question? I've been thinking, and I just want to know. All right. Did the press officer say anybody drop out of the? Did the press officer said anybody drop out of the team?
The press officer Simon Preston.
Yeah.
I just
Did
saw.
he say anybody drop out of the team?
Yeah, he wrote
Did
some.
the JFF come out?
Yeah, it's written in the group now. I can check. You can look in the media group, T-Got. I just got the update on the media group.
Right. And what the press officer say?
Something Nikolai Ellis. He said Nikolai or something. He said Nicolai Fuller and Nikhail Ellis has been added to the Reggae Boyz squad for the upcoming Intercontinental Playoff. Ellis has 1 goal and 1 assist for Jamaica in 2 games, while Fuller has 1 goal and 1 assist in 3 appearances.
Did he say anybody drop out?
No.
Okay. So why we have make Alabalu?
No, but
person added. But nothing about the drop out.
But bro, the JFF. The
JFF what?
Wasn't that posted on the JFF page?
No. That wasn't posted on the JFF page. Go and check it again. And I tell everybody, go and check.
So Demarai Gray is not injured?
Listen, did the JFF post it, boss? That me ask. Cause from morning, me I look and me no see it.
Yeah, Steve did say this squad never final. It wasn't a final squad. No, maybe that's what it's really had it.
Okay. No, you have put 1 and 2. No, me have somebody send.
Yes.
Okay. So Mr. Two, somebody nobody come out.
He said no carry 30.
Me don't know why we are jump and set the buildings on fire. Wolf. I mean, with this
gentleman name.
Never.
Yes, all right. We're gonna remember this. We're gonna remember your talk right now, brother.
No. What I'm saying, I'm looking at it. He said that it was the final squad.
It's not a final squad.
So good.
Yeah,
so when is the game? Thursday. The game is Thursday, right?
Guys, I love when these men. I love when these men come on. I love when these men come on the program to correct people all the time.
So that's what it is. Then it's 2 days before now.
I am just saying. I'm not correcting anybody. I'm just saying I didn't see the JFF post said anybody drop out. All I just say, I just see the JFF post. The person was added to the squad. That's all I'm saying.
But the thing is, when Speed said that really jerked me. I got a little jolt when he said that because I don't know what to expect.
No, I'm not talking about that, but I'm just saying people that say people drop out. I mean, I say JFF post anybody drop out. That's all I'm saying.
So where this thing from on this
I
thing?
don't know.
Where it come from?
Me don't know. We need to find out. I will not talk about it.
JT,
did it come from the
JFF?
Did it come from the JFF?
It was posted up, bro, that Demarai Gray was injured.
Yeah, who posted? Who said it?
Was it on this club website?
I see a post from Birmingham that Demarai Gray is coming to Jamaica. I see that the post from Birmingham. I see that post from Birmingham.
When you saw that post? When was the latest? How late is that post?
That was the latest post me see from when me hear same injury. Check Birmingham website.
Yeah.
And them said Demarai Gray get called up for Jamaica side.
So when was Birmingham last game? When did they play?
They play Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
Oh.
So Birmingham, only check Birmingham post. Only check Birmingham website.
How this Tegan?
Yes, one and only.
Yeah, but
there's more Tegan out there.
Yeah, so I only just check.
Are you interview the big boss where you're supposed to know, sir?
Yes, no, I didn't know. You just read. You just read and stuff like that, or you follow the page and whatever. So I don't. As I said before, I don't see JFF post it. Said 2 players was injured. You understand? Birmingham post said him gone. So me don't know.
But independently of the JFF, there's any kind of bulletin that says he's injured.
No, JFF didn't post nothing at all.
Outside of JFF.
What me don't know? What you mean outside of JFF?
Maybe the club said he was in.
But Birmingham said he's on his way to Jamaica international.
How am I get leak information like Ryan?
Me don't know. So the club has said something. The club has said something, and somebody else has said something.
Fisherman, what do you know about this?
What?
This
you have any inside. Fisherman, you have any inside information?
Anything I say, wow.
No, but may I ask you if you have any inside information?
No, sir. I don't have no inside information for nothing, sir. I just come here and hear the man them I get crazy and out we burn down the whole place. And you know, I me just join the thing and I ask question. So if T got is right, why that look like a good enough man with face right there, so you know,
no, but
look funny
for me, it turned out the same way. Them still not add Ravel them to his squad, so for me, not really change anything. It don't change nothing for me personally. So maybe for other people, cause it worse them add more people where me not see as better than Ravel and him not get added. So to me, not really change much. But it would be interesting information. That means the bomb sport them and the whole of them report fake news too. So we have to call out bomb sport them tomorrow and beat them too. So you know we'd have to just do a show where you discredit them people. So bomb sport to check in quickly and clear up things. Cause me have the screenshot here with you, bomb sport. Let me see.
Okay.
I think it says bomb sport.
This Ravel thing kind of very frustrating. I can't get speed to really pinpoint what exactly about Ravel.
Yes, Bomb Sport reported this. Demarai Gray out of Intercontinental World Cup playoff seat, you know. So Bomb Sport, stay put, my friend. All right.
Where you get that from?
We are gonna find out. We will find out sooner or later. We'll find out. So, and I think Bomb Sport tend to double check and make sure his information. He says he's the Jamaica Fabrizio Romano, so we're giving him that credibility now. So he better make sure say what him say are true. That's all I can say.
Bomb Sport usually credible.
Yeah, exactly. Bomb Sport is usually credible. So if Bomb Sport makes me look like an idiot on my show, then I would have to discredit him from here on out. That's just how it will work. I would just say, people, you can't listen to nothing Bomb Sport says. So we'll see.
But listen to KLS this morning, KLS in the afternoon here, on them sports show, I'm here Zidane with it too, you know. Here Zidane with it.
Okay, so
here Zidane
Bomb Sport is usually correct, so
so me don't know how Zidane get it from.
Let me see if we can get Bomb Sport on the line here, actually.
Yeah.
Why not?
People, we just talked to somebody close to the baller.
Baller injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
but
T got
Ibala have a knock. Not really serious, but Ibala have a knock.
Yeah, what T got him coming with him conspiracy.
Well, I never go into that details now. I just talk. This are Fred Dean. This are the Fred Dean phrase. I just talk to somebody close to the baller man.
Oh, great.
Yeah, great.
Let me ask you a question. But it's like this is a trend for Gray. You notice that?
Yeah.
I am looking at Birmingham FC's Twitter timeline, and 10 hours ago they posted that Demarai Gray has been called up. So,
but the thing is that we have to understand. Injury, but a knock doesn't say that is that serious where you got to miss the tournament.
But that happened the last time. It's like
yes, but I don't know if it's a pattern. So what you're trying to say? You're trying to say you don't want to come?
It's very
unfortunate. Listen. He left
the last game.
Hold on, let me explain, bro.
I think he played 60 minutes or something like that. I think
he left the camp saying that he had some kind of groin.
Yeah.
And in a day or two, he was playing. He started for his club.
Yes, that's why sometimes they those things they call it caution. That's what they call those caution.
Okay.
Not saying cannot play, but they're not gonna take the chance. So when you go back to film club where he have his own medical staff, they can assess him in their own way to see and to take that risk. That's why they call it caution.
I'll just ask a question, my bro. Fair enough.
Because I'm trying to explain to you, so that's caution. But you're trying this is where you're going now. You're trying to say that he don't want to come. That's where you're going.
Said that. You notice I asked this a panel. And yeah, don't say that. I asked we have about several people on this panel. I said, do you notice a pattern in this? Let me know what y'all think.
Is that implication? Is that an implication?
I don't know if it's a question mark.
It's implication.
KC Farmer, when we play closer, say KC the injured. And this him come and him almost come in the one go for the game.
Him come and he still couldn't play.
But no, I'm just show you the difference between KC Palmer and Gray.
Yes, but
Fisherman, you understand one that said them.
Fisherman, at the same point, nobody, they still don't sure if the baller is gonna come. But the baller as a knock. So it's still not clarify if him right off for the whole tournament.
Yeah, because some knock don't mean same injured. When him can't play enough.
Right, so that me try to make him understand. Say not no means say you're injured where you can't play. You can't play. They understand that me try to explain to him.
All right. Is this a coincidence? So T got come and come point that out and say obviously a run down, right?
Yeah.
So T got nobody come back with the
I hear somebody was asking about the guy from Mount Pleasant to be replacement. That guy named
Chucking Boss?
No, the guy from Mount Pleasant when we can't travel. When name again, JT?
Angling.
Yeah, but Mr. Speed talk clear. That's why we say sometimes Mr. Speed talk clear. Mr. Speed not gonna pick him. Yeah, Dean Fraser said that. Mr. Speed not gonna pick him.
Yeah,
because
Mr. Speed no one have no hiccup with
he missed training. He's a bully. And Mr. Speed
I hear Mr. Speed say Mr. Speed said miss some training.
Yes, if he was gonna pick him, he would be maybe one of the first local.
I think they would have picked him even over Lambert probably.
Yes. So
that's the one that Speed that talk about.
Yeah, no discipline. Yeah, man, no discipline.
He's not gonna pick
one of the no discipline man.
Okay.
Him drop him for the second practice game, and them say never some training issue. And he see him out of squad, man.
Yeah, the guy. Got a Gold Cup, got kick penalty, so he's saying the pan top,
He's okay.
He wasn't in the Gold Cup. He wasn't in the Gold Cup.
No discipline, man.
Angling kick penalty in a Gold Cup.
No, sir.
No,
Gold Cup. No, the Gold Cup. Let go the match in what them play against Nigeria.
No man,
mix up
no man,
busy.
I never. I
busy man.
Oh, busy.
I want to look a boy. I want to look a boy. Mr. Speed about the name busy.
When you're busy, yeah, behave himself.
Yeah, behave himself. Travel, we go to England. Me see busy in the morning in Jamaica, you know. And by the time me turn on my TV and Unity Cup, I busy that me see with one footballer step up to take penalty for Jamaica. And same time me say yo Bill Bucker boss. Busy I want look pa. You know when some look boy there Jamaica thief sitting and you know say them do it. Busy I want look pan in face and me I say you know say he not sure say I'm gonna score this. Jesus Christ. Yo, the man them put busy. Busy actually when he come on, you know, I'm being fair to him. He defended well. He defended well in the game. Remember me that make some hard tackle, him a trap back.
You're joking.
No, but you know remember. Yo, wanna think back pan a little look upon busy face. Just think back to the Unity Cup.
The JT look pitiful.
No, he just looks. You know, one little boy will get trouble when I community sneaking. Like look sneaking. Yeah, he just want to look on him face. Me have a question him there.
JT a joke kind of.
But yo, me also give Busy credit for because guess what did happen to McLaren Cavaliers did just win a penalty shootout about 2 or 3 days before, and Busy them and King them did score them penalty too. You remember?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, something like that did go on. So McLaren now I say, you know, Busy.
Yeah, man, and they just win the championship, man.
Yeah.
Penalty shootout.
Yeah, see it, remember, man. And then some realize Sir Richard King is a hell of a penalty taker. Remember, Sir Richard King kick one penalty where we said there's no way anybody's saving that.
Yeah, man. It's a repeater. It's a repeater in a Unity Cup, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a repeater in a Unity Cup.
Yeah, man. No, that penalty, they want him kick, man. No goalkeeper.
We give him that. We give him that, man.
Yeah, man. And I same thing. He might do him club to with them penalty there, too, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but he's excellent at taking those penalties.
But the boy busy, man.
Busy. Me say, bro, remember say Busy them did say, remember them they say Busy them now go make it to England, you know. Cause the time, the turnover for the team and McLaren. This so me know say McLaren did under Mr. Speed spell still, you know, bro. Cause Mr. Speed I said, listen, McLaren, Busy have to sell, you know, brother. I don't know how this is going to work, you know, but Busy have to get at least 120 minutes out them, then see him.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I saw from Busy.
Hey,
you know?
Busy get knocked out in the final, you know, remember?
Yeah, remember saying get knocked out and the man sick. And we say, we Busy, I go cause Busy, they up a hospital or something, brother. I stretch and take out Busy.
Serious, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they must say, boy, look like he won't make it. Go over England there.
You know which player I was disappointed Fisherman for in that? Warner Brown, bro. Cause Warner Brown had a hell of a farm before that, you know. I read
yeah, man,
before.
In the play?
No, they say him go pick up an injury, man.
Oh.
That did happen, man. The man did have a hell of a piece of farm. Cause remember, he did all kick one in the back of net for Jamaica too. Before that, and they say, we are cataract them. I take cataract them. I say, all right, people always, I see that the argument. Me and Fisherman come have again, you know. At that point, me argue with Cataract and I tell, Cataract say Warner Brown is our starting striker, bro. The striker who is on the field and got the starting job at the point. He's our starting striker, bro. Till he's off the field for me. That point it was Warner Brown. Then Kadamachi. Yeah, in the shop. Me have to go with who is the starting striker at the time is our lead striker, bro. I don't know if people understand that.
Bailey kick the penalty. And the man save it. Warner Brown that flight on it already, you know. Boom ball back in it, you know. Then Bailey kick the penalty and the goalkeeper save it, man.
Warner Brown unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Warner Brown. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, man. I said the man come and as the man get the game, in the first game, the man stitch up the net to the man. Remember when he score against our I send kids and he bang the ball, get past the defender and bang the ball, man. And win it. I think I'm the winning penalty when you know that we barely take. And he come back and score it. You know? But why lose for a man? If probably him get that injury and come back and I see him Warner Brown.
And I see him Warner Brown, brother. And I see him Warner Brown. Yeah, no, you know what affect Warner Brown too? That same move there to Mount Pleasant. We are all looking for Warner Brown to make a better move. That was another disappointing thing. We don't know how Warner Brown end up at Mount Pleasant, brother.
I still to listen to JT.
That was the bad move where we all forgot.
That was a bad move. That was a bad move.
You see when Warner Brown moved to Mount Pleasant, he killed everybody vibes, brother. Him kill everybody vibes. The whole we did I look for Warner Brown to make a better move, and Warner Brown just end up at Mount Pleasant. I mean, so much money Mount Pleasant I give out. So Mount Pleasant look like they might play better than JPL, man. USL.
No, but me here say
Mount Pleasant pay good money, man. That's man.
No, me here say what them do. Me here say the thing where them say to him, you know, say if him go overseas, him go down make a Jamaica team. So if him play out that season, him stay here for 1 more season and make the Jamaica team for the World Cup, and then he move. That was the thing was going around.
Well, me here say the team when they go overseas, Mount Pleasant match money. So me here.
So hold on the fisherman. Fisherman.
Yo.
What you say your ear say?
me say the team overseas, Mount Pleasant match that money there. That's why I not go overseas.
Well, let me say,
let me hear fisherman. What you say?
Them say the reason why I don't go overseas because if him go overseas, he must struggle to make the national team. So he better him stay here 1 more season. Actually, he must the starting striker for the team. He must stay here for 1 more season, and the team qualify for the World Cup. He must make the World Cup team, and then he move.
Where you hear that from?
We all hear that too.
Oh, okay. So somebody can confirm. So you hear that. So that means say when we really say every time a player left JPL and go foreign go play, they no look at them again.
We all hear that too.
No, man said the league where I play now, a bush league. So I levels do this thing, so if you get in, you come back to the team. Yeah, man.
So if you left JPL levels, you don't climb a level.
Then you know, so the same thing happened to Javante Stewart, the man say levels. So you can't get the team.
No, you can't confirm. So you can't confirm. Brother. I personal feelings that go on with Javante Stewart.
So you can confirm, say the JFF don't know what about then.
Hey, I go and listen to that.
JFF don't know what about it. The man is quality baller,
Then you're telling me that we're building the National League, right? And every time a player perform and leave the league, he's no longer considered.
Ajay Shainis?
Yes.
So you know they are here. We're not listening to the man all the time when they call up when you say, well, I'm to that player that we have to
but here why?
You see a man when you have to do that. I tell you, say I levels to this thing. So the man they can't make it.
Here why me a challenge you. Here why me a challenge you upon this now. Remember you always say you support the any decision they make, you know, and this is part of their decision. You always come and say that, you know.
Oh.
So you don't see anywhere where that is foolishness. You're telling me that in the JPL, if you're outperforming all the players and you move out, you're no longer become a priority to make the national team.
Don't say the man is a fool. And the man is do what Uno say them to do.
Who's Uno?
What you mean Uno man like?
It can't be man like me. It cannot be man like me because if it was man like me,
Warner Brown
discussion.
The man when you say and said why the man appear Israel, the man said, yo, a bush league that.
What is more bush league than the Jamaica National League?
Me think so when you go get contract, they become a complete team, you know. But you have man like determined and them man, they say where the man them gonna play a push league, them a play. Them have better players than England in a division 3 and 2 can come represent the country. I know that the man them say every day, man.
All right. Enough of this.
He go on Cranky show. The man go
Enough
on
of
Cranky
this.
16, go on Cranky show. And
Enough
Cranky
of this.
say,
We established the
you
bullshit.
know, still
Let's
thing,
try
you
and
know.
make it points.
We establish the bullshit. Enough of this. Anyway, me not see one new player coming in the squad
Oh
just
no,
now.
so
You
oh
see
no,
that?
say enough for this one time, man. I call my name. Fisherman there, so I can't call my name. Fisherman, like say I follow up, man. I think fisherman a fish they catch better. Man, no, hey,
Oh,
don't
that
put me in a
CC.
fisherman.
I see you
CC.
in the line. So you're on the
CC.
line silent like you're a wax.
CC.
You're a wax.
CC.
Yeah, me just hear my name. Me just hear my
Yeah,
name. So
I'm
me
say
just
you go on Cranky show and I call me Devon to start and where Cranky tell you say. Don't him say I'll ever to this thing. And I say him say.
oh yeah, that's the say.
Oh,
But me no
oh.
know what them at about levels to this thing one
So
time.
me never did attack you, know. I was attacking you, bossy.
No, to me know
Here.
say you're notorious for them thing, you know.
CC.
I was attacking him.
CC.
Yeah, yeah, man.
There's a new player that was just added to the squad. You see that?
Yeah, man.
Ellis?
Let me see.
So how much new player added now?
Three.
That
Three?
that seems like 4.
No, man. Ellis added. Um,
Fuller,
them add Fuller.
Seymour.
We Seymour. I don't know about that. Seymour, are you 20?
You to them read.
Seymour Reed. I don't know about that.
You 20.
Are
Make it
you
You
20?
20.
20 the man ready to shake Jay Shy.
He added to?
You
The U
20.
20 team, man.
He added to?
For next round, yeah.
Oh.
Phoenix
Phoenix
Road. Are
Road.
you 20? Are you 20?
So why were we discussing him this earlier on?
Direct to JT. Direct to JT, bro.
No, see, what we did have
No,
a debate
JT
for my.
fully one out.
Yeah,
You
man.
was here,
No,
burn
you know, fully what we.
it was a burn on the whole place this morning.
But I catch. You say man around a fire this morning to the shit full down.
Why wake up and feel like a fool.
So, well, we get tricked with this, sir. Well, we get tricked.
Well, then this is national team never said the under 20.
Oh, brother, the man them say Seymour Reed, Jamaica U20 men's national team, taking his talents to the international stage, called up. And that message on the post. I don't know.
Oh.
Always get called up, ZZ.
Well, no, I'm saying team.
U20. For U20. Which other ball then call?
I don't know. Just that message on the New York City page. I don't know.
Oh, on the New York City page.
No.
What you see on the JFF page? And that we are going by, you know. And that, yeah, this is the argument come from.
Yeah. You never see Jay Shy.
No, I never see it. I hear me here.
JFF have something left on the page. Nikhil Ellis. And them have Nikolai Fuller. But them not have nobody else. Them have them 2 people up on them page.
Oh, so then I've seen more read funny. And check we. Shit like a dog. JFF, my apology. This morning, you see. This morning.
Jamaica is a Roma country, though.
Actually, man.
No, man, but it showed that Seymour Reed got called up, but the man them look like them has spliced the man them in a squad, brother.
Oh.
Like someone has spliced the man them upon the squad sheet.
I said a splicing thing I go on.
So it's only them the 2 players they come bolster the under 20. The under 20 need more players, brother. Under 20 need at least 6 players, bro. If you can beat US and them team there.
We're gonna finish it.
I said the thing, JT.
Okay. Are they updated squad this?
No, I'm saying the Seymour Reed thing. Where the man them splice up.
Yeah, the man them has a splice up the man them, brother.
After a controversy, but they want
Come here,
to.
say where we are going with Seymour Reed them now. And them thing
Some
them.
people, it look like some people are working overtime. They put a bad look for the JFF still.
No, but Joshua, my opinion not changing, brother. For Ravel, no nice squad, my
No,
stance
my opinion not
remaining.
changing. My opinion not changing.
Yeah, man. For Ravel, no nice squad. For all of Jesus, they add in there, brother.
But you kind of temper it. You kind of temper it though.
No, sir.
No, man.
You not temper nothing.
It's worse. It's even worse
Man,
now.
I'm a chat iron.
Even worse.
Yo, fisherman, I'm saying, fisherman, this is the point. This is why we're angry. When the reporter asked Speed them about Ravel and Whisper, he said they were in contention up to the last minute.
Yeah. Yes.
You understand? So if somebody drop out, don't you expect them to be one of the replacement?
Yes. Yes.
That would make sense. Them just give an answer like that, man. Them
Understand work. Look here, understand work. This are not. Look here.
What you mean?
No.
Misleading. So you mislead us then.
Fisherman, if you are going to come with requirements, right, and then you're going to follow it up with giving the reason on how you make a selection, and you said they were in contention.
But them do an interview again, you can't tell you, so them still in contention, but they still not they pick somebody else.
How? But why weren't there those players listed as in contention also?
Before, yeah.
But
you should look here, just remember, fisherman. Remember, they at one point they had this thing where they started list out players on the watch. So we never see that.
Oh, so you say them channels put it them on the watch same way.
Then you can't start sitting as look at when you feed us with something, you create an expectation. You know what I mean? You understand? So you have to keep following up with it. You can't start something to say, oh, you man, JFF look like them a change, man, I'm go a different route.
Okay, Shai, my thing is, you see, there is no way. I mean, I think I just you see, the run to where Butler come out and tell all the coach they must go and suck his mother. You think the man are come so bam and pick Whisper? You think he never pick Whisper?
Hey, that I know what's in the pick. I want to pick
about his mother.
No, but big man.
Shit.
Butler come out
and pick and a Butler pick.
And about
but must need someone to play on the team. You think the man are gonna make it look like him Butler make him have to change instead and pick Whisper?
Did someone tell a coach about his mother? Who did that?
So fisherman. Aside that part from
what
your feelings.
So just said, did somebody tell Mr. Speed about his mother?
Speed, but we learn
just can't carry feelings and run a good organization. You might be professional.
Fisherman.
You.
When an agent of any other player besides Whisper them, go ahead and go talk to a different club. You know, it's a country footballist, but go ahead and talk to a different club while their player is not getting played at the present club. Is that disrespectful?
No.
So the man not roofing player?
No, but that's not the point. The point is you put on another player. You put on another player.
Butler not disrespectful.
That's the point. Butler put on another player. Big up team player.
Yo, pattern of behavior. Pattern of behavior. That's a pattern of behavior with Butler that now go change. So that means if you Whisper alone, Whisper now gonna. So why not behave with that way with Billy and Billy? They never keep him on that side.
Yeah,
entirely.
Jason.
Yeah.
But the problem with the whole situation with me, he must put on another player and this Campbell. Say Campbell playing out J League, that league, and that's the problem with me.
Terry
in this Terry first, and then the last, then after that start this Campbell.
Listen.
You see Speed, no know why I'm because I talk about discipline. So how Damian Lowe they tell fans from big Instagram board SYM and
exactly. Half the field and the field should carry the same consequences. Right. Half the field and the field should carry the same consequences.
Him a big vice captain.
You see, if you want Damian Lowe, tell your boy your mother just say, yo, Deck in the morning, Deck in the morning, and he just tell about your mother, and it's just like it's normal for him on Instagram.
Just tell him deck in the morning, man, and he starting crap.
He get
So
triggered.
since we take over the side, Lou is on Instagram telling people to go and suck their mother.
Well, look at
the guy don't do foolishness yet. Better when the game play. If when the game play, if you do the foolishness, a man say deck in the morning and call him out. You will hear.
Fisherman. All what you talk about with other players, before Speed come in, so
when clean feet, everybody have clean feet.
Yeah, ask if I went time when Speed come in, they do it. You never ask that for the rest of player them be fair, man.
Fisherman are easy, Fisherman is so obvious how you bias,
When him put up in a post when him never get picked, something about top and bottom of garbage, a trash.
Yeah, whisper. I think whisper.
Yeah, that's rude too. And that's rude. That's rude. That's rude. That is rude.
Who you think he was talking?
Everybody knows that who matter.
No management.
And when him do all of those things, when you say they must overlook and say youthful exuberance and pick him for this and pick him in his squad.
No. With you for this one, Fisherman. Me normally agree with you. But me normally agree with you, but with you with this one.
Bad lamb for himself and them thing there. We not support them thing there, brother.
Yo, Fisherman, I agree with you.
This is like nothing. Everything goes as far as the
man don't respect the entity, brother. I agree with you, Fisherman, with that one.
Yeah, Fisherman, I 100% agree with you on it.
Fisherman, me notice you always a call for accountability for the players. But you never lay none on the JFF yet.
That's true too. Jay Shaggy, come out with the belt tonight.
Jay Shaggy on a roll tonight. Go on, Jay Shaggy.
Jay Shaggy, make me call in, Baba.
Everybody can do the same thing.
Mama, you have a split justice. You have a split justice across the board, man.
Let me not split justice, man.
I agree with everything we said, bro.
Look at the only way we can accept what is going on right now. You see, Speed have to make sure that all of these non-inclusion that we're asking for, all these people that he called for, it better work. Because I have the notion that we're not going to World Cup, So I need to lock me eye and lock me tail and don't call but no show. Can be shame like that.
Yeah, but you see, true, me have the notion so we are going to World Cup, Mrs. Full Speed ahead.
I often hear Mr. Butler accuse Mr. Speed of using the national team to sell players. But we need to ask the question: is Mr. Butler using national team to sell his players?
No.
So why was he in such a tizzy over Whisper being excluded?
Based
Whisper to our contract, so it a good for him to make the national team right now.
Exactly. Could it be that Whisper contract is coming up and his being in the national team will help sell him to a club?
Crispy.
And that's the reason why Mr. Butler is upset.
Crispy, can you point out? Crispy, can you point out? Identify one time when Whisper represented the national team and did not do well.
That's not my question.
Answer the question, no?
No, you have not answered my question.
Answer the question.
My question on the table before. My question is on the table now.
You know the problem we have. You see, a man with the on the field for the whole 80 minutes, 89 minutes. And I do nothing until they score one goal in 1 minute, then do something. Come on, Jay.
No, you can't make that reference. You cannot make that reference to Whisper because he has
Whisper had poor games for Jamaica.
Come on, Jay Shai.
He had poor games for Jamaica.
He had poor game. Poor game.
You remember one game?
And Whisper on a run back, brother. When Whisper on the field, Whisper look like Whisper on the field. Whisper look like Whisper just tired. 10-4 from Martin, tired. Imagine, brother.
Whisper on move. I see a bro. Make one thing first to
talk. Is the consensus that Mr. Butler does not use the team to sell his players?
JT.
Is that the consensus?
Brother.
No.
Brother, look how much other professional season player in our team I play bullshit for season upon years. And you just get couple run and no one kill him.
We never say no, brother. But the two me come on and score and goal and you most
so one team and them where they play in
score and goal
ear out and do nothing, brother. Look on both of them where they play ear in, ear out. I one game out of entire career for Jamaica, I can't remember Boza in Canada. I can't remember Boza in no other game.
But even on the day when Whisper played bad, he still wasn't the worst on the field.
Well, for me, this is the worst I've seen.
Him are the youngest out there.
The worst I've seen Whisper since he got this injury. To me, is hampering him. He's not 100%. This is the worst.
Man,
the worst I've seen.
Like the Jamaica team, they play no big quality, and everybody they play this high level of football, and Whisper they drop off. Man, you don't go like Jamaica play no type of football.
No, but I'm saying, even when Whisper was not selected, and then he got called in replacement, right? When he went to the
training, if that drop ball like on no attack, why can't get to the Leicester side? If not drop ball and like why can't get to the Leicester side? Man,
they play for Jamaica, they can't get that change.
All the foolish about coach change. We don't want a man to on the coach change. If you play good football, no matter which coach come, brother, you get game. No matter which coach come, you get game for you play good football. Fire do good, you get game, brother. But them go to
national team and he don't make it.
They look at you, them divide Mukasa. They look at you, them divide.
Bro,
they look at you, they are team. They look at you, they are playing every game. I look at you, they are playing every game.
Yo, no argument flat.
And the coach change and you to play every game and the coach change. So why we can't play every game?
Yo, argument flat, man.
Guys, you guys gotta be fair. There's a lot of good players on the team there now. So always fight off the team.
Argument flat.
Competition is very.
Brother, we make nobody look ball and not do well, brother. Because when they not do nothing, we still have big up like them do something, brother. We are making look like them do something, brother.
Argument flat, me telling you that. Argument flat.
Which player when you play them do something better than Whisper? Which one you play them when you play them do better than Whisper?
From World Cup, because Whisper must win us a penalty if not for VAR. So me go ask them, man, if not for the crossbar, then someone Nicholson will send it up. If not for the man to clear the ball off a goal line, who wouldn't lose to Curacao?
Them that crap, them attacking, when they make a crap. Talking them
it's not for the goalkeeper. It's not for the goalkeeper. It's not for the goalkeeper. Bobby Reid wouldn't score.
Crap them attack,
Sisi.
I biggest garbage game by your other.
I want to know.
Whisper dive like penalty back. I dive whisper dive now. A yellow card in like it. I dive in dive. My contact about whisper nearly get penalty. I dive in dive.
What I want to know is, for all the people who is saying that Whisper cannot get into the Leicester team, what I want to know is, all those players that speak, are they starting on their team?
Them I get. If the Allen not start, if the Allen not start, them I get game every week. Same way.
But Whisper is getting game also.
When he play last game, he not get no game Saturday gone. He not get no game Saturday gone. He play make it.
If the coach,
the man barely make him bend Saturday gone, Jay, and the man get 15 minutes, and when he get 15 minutes, he not get none.
Bro, semantics you talk about Bailey. What is Bailey?
He never a nice squad. He never a much day squad. But
anyway. I'm here to put him in there. Man, I said in there. Put him in there. Man, that foolishness, Jay.
Is bro. Whisper. Me see the two game of Whisper scoring. So, I'm saying something enough people not look on. The two game that Whisper scoring, compare the goal them Kaim Dixon scoring. Just to say one thing, Kaim Dixon score in our World Cup qualifier. If I take with a goal, they will draw the match, I will drop out. Also, Kaim Dixon score one goal in a Unity Cup. If you take with a match, they will go a penalty shootout to lose that game there. Then we compare the goal them Whisper score. Whisper score in one game against Trinidad, they will drop 4. When Whisper come score, the game basically wrap up already. We got about 3-1 up. Whisper scoring one Bermuda game with 3-0 up. So this argument about
and that game, Bermuda game, he never play good night game there. He never have a good game there.
Sisi, for you as a commentator, will come make them argument the bullshit. So you're telling me that no matter you go away score the goal, it's less effective.
No, I am saying to you.
What you come and make that argument the fuck?
when you score when a team up training, comfortable up training, and you score for before, that goal is different from when me score for equalize. You know
Cannot be different. Cannot be different. How different?
Where do you come from?
How is it different?
What do you mean different?
How?
So alright, so me ask you a question. The goal for win a game versus the goal when you go 4-0 up. Which one is more valuable?
Two of them have the same impact.
What I mean is the two
of them have the same impact, you. No goal is more important than no
They
goal.
can't have the same impact. They can't have the same impact because if you're down,
the only goal that is important as the first goal. The only goal that is.
Hold on. Let me explain something to you. When you want to lose 2-1 in a one game, right? You lose 2-1. It is much more to score upon the opponent because the opponent can sit back, soak up pressure because they are lead. When you lead 3-0, the opponent is coming at you because they want to get back a goal or get back 2 goals. That means they're opening up and leaving spaces in the end. So it's easy for a guy. When I said easy, I don't want to use the word easy though, but it is easier for somebody to come on, run at tired legs, dribble through, and go score on a team that is already losing 3-0, as opposed to one team where win 4-1. Context matters, bro.
I'm saying you cannot make no argument as to what goal important, brother. That is foolishness. You're going to tell me so because a man score the third goal is not important as the man who scored the second goal?
The winning goal is important to the team. But there's a differentiation.
But me can't understand. Argue for whisper come to team. And all of the winger them where the man pick a play football and score goal. All the man where winger pick a play football and score goal. All man argue for whisper come to team. All the winger man pick up a score goal and a play every week.
Who's arguing for this?
The argument
them don't understand the man.
No, the argument intensifies. The argument become more debatable. The argument become more debatable when Speed said they were in contention, and when people get injured, none of those players replace the players that injured.
But
in contention, but you don't know how far the people are in contention.
They were right up there to the last minute.
No, but you're missing the whole thing because the main thing for me, what Speed said was discipline. Discipline is the main thing. And right now, Speed, there's no way he could just turn back after he said that. Speed been one to teach his boy a lesson.
I agree with Mr. Speed. Teach him an agent and represent him a lesson.
This is a lesson not only for him, but also for the agent. He would never go back.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Speed with that one. Yeah. Teach them a lesson, brother. You think I Dalios?
But Ryan did tell you this. Ryan did tell you from day one. Ryan did tell you from day one.
The organization if this is not Dalios, bro, they will share it, bro. Don't say that. What about CFAs? What about CFAs? How CFAs get picked? Because CFAs didn't that throw money from Dali girl.
No, that's a head scratcher.
CFAs not my agent. I must not.
Unless CFAs in the right
it's a certain things on look pan. When CFAs come look on the World Cup qualifying campaign. CFAs have about 4 goals. CFAs have about 7 goals.
Let's talk about discipline thing. We're going thing.
No, listen.
If he set a standard and be discipline the players, CFAs need to discipline. CFAs shouldn't get picked if the same thing about.
Come on, here the foolish come with no.
The point I'm making is that when you have every player is not created equal. So look at it like this. If a player is there performing when he come and play, and if irrespective of what I want to say, CFAS was performing the best out of all of the players when he come and play. So if it is that he's performing, I see tangible things like assists and goals and everything there, and then you assess him against what his indiscretions are, then you assess another player and say, this player, is he performing when he come up to a certain level compared to the next player? Oh no. Then also look at the indiscretions. Wait, he have indiscretions too. So which one of those players are you going to choose?
No, not when it comes to discipline. When you talking about not when it comes to discipline.
So you're saying criteria is selective. Criteria are selective based on the individual.
Everything has to be
Bro, that's
selective, brother.
madness. That's madness. Because when
Excuse
you have,
that, man.
that's madness.
Excuse
When you have,
that.
that's madness.
Weak
No,
excuse that.
when you listen, when you have what,
Weak excuse, man.
that's madness. Discipline is
Determined.
discipline.
Determined.
Straight
Determined.
across the
Same
board.
time, in time,
You can't go around it.
you like
Discipline is
man, and
discipline.
you know, like the game, yeah, we talk like that.
No, it's
So
not about
they try to
no.
make
It's no.
excuse
You got this,
for your
my
person.
brother. My
Yeah, so
brother. This is
how could you
no.
uphold any kind of disciplinary action on anybody? If there's loophole in it, like that. You gotta be straightforward, discipline, you can't cross the line.
So for
I don't
them,
know. I don't.
It's a red
joke of
line there,
discipline,
discipline,
brother.
discipline. No matter if you're good or not, even the consequences, even if you have to suffer a loss, discipline is discipline.
You don't understand.
Example, you
You
have to
don't
set an
listen.
example.
Listen. You have to bend the rule for some players because they're extraordinary. No, but listen, that's not it. The thing is, right, when the fabric is so broken,
yes,
this thing is not even close to being fixed. It's broken all the way. Maybe when it's somewhat repairable or is
Alright, so
already repairable, you can make these decisions.
don't
The
call
fabric is
Cephas.
broken.
Don't call
And I agree.
Cephas.
But I
Don't
agree
call
Cephas shouldn't be. I agree 100%. I agree.
don't call Cephas. Don't call Whisper. Don't call Bailey. Don't who else not to call? What name there?
Come on,
Who
Bailey,
you
this
go
your
call?
team time.
Bailey under disciplinary act. Bailey supposed discipline for anything he done lately.
Bailey serve team time already, man.
Yeah, so
Alright, so
why don't, hey, it between Shamar Nicholson, uh,
brother,
Dixon,
both of them put the
Sweepers,
ball.
and
Both of them put
Whisper.
the ball.
So
What are
we are mix up Bailey Niper.
What are the disciplinary actions
And
that was laid out for Shamar Nicholson for his
Ravel under
behavior?
Brother,
discipline.
For his
Ravel.
behavior.
you don't need disciplinary for take balls out of your side. Balls are not playing no ball until recently.
He
You
still
never
need to
need
be disciplined. He still need to be disciplined.
Ravel need to be disciplined.
For what? What did he do?
Ravel not disciplined some of the time.
What did he do?
How long is
What
it
did
carry
Ravel
for?
do? What did Ravel do? Him pass a heart him. He need to be disciplined if he pass.
Ravel, so he doesn't get he disciplined, he get banned. To me, ban him.
That's a magic question. What did Ravel do? Because all the coaches we asked, they said nothing. Ravel hasn't done nothing to disrespect me or the team. That's coming from the coach. So what did he do?
Yeah, because Ravel spoken,
I
personality.
Jamaica are the most outspoken people on the planet, but they don't like when people talk their mind.
No. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And the same thing with Speed right now. Him a lay down all these rules and laws, and when him a move, him not move with none. Him just a do what him want to do. Like what's the farm what you call the criteria for his
Like
movements? Why criteria for him? Him not other criteria. Him just do what he want to do.
Bro,
Every player them get criteria.
Speed is the emperor dread. I never.
Everybody low what?
But what in the reason why I got like and get kick off, you know.
See what? Don't make people mental now. Just close.